Welcome to the podcast. Niggas in the podcast.
I still got Isaiah's soundboard turned off, so I just see the fucking water gun emoji pop up over the screen.
After a month break. After a month break.
Who's gonna tell Isaiah not a single one of those claps got picked up?
After a month break, when they needed us the most, we vanished. But we're back to episode 39 of the Hidden Podcast. Are we back? Weekly chat?
No.
All right.
Of course we are. I mean, I'm a long delayed guest. Am I right, Isaiah?
Anyway, yeah, due to circumstances with certain individuals, you know what I'm saying, we had to go on a bit of hiatus, and you know, we also didn't have no content, but we got content now. So let's just get straight into this. What series do we want to talk about first? For our first topic being the weekly chapters for the past month, basically. What series do we want to talk about first? I feel like One Piece chapters, I don't really have nothing to say about the One Piece chapters either. Oh wait, no, actually I do. Go ahead.
Oh really?
No, you can talk.
Those little monsters of shit that keep popping up. Those are the fucking monsters from the little mirror, right? From the worlds or whatever.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like the monsters
different.
are because they're the
Do
things.
not turn on your fuck. I guess Nail will be here too, bro. No, what? Fuck it. Too special. Anybody want to come on, bro? Fuck it, bro. Bring Smooth on. Everybody can come on. No, it's not focusing. I'm gonna trigger. Okay, go on, Dudley. Say what you're saying. It's not focusing.
Yeah, the monsters are from the mural and shit, but they're coming from the kids' nightmares. Yeah, dreams. What the fuck?
We're in the middle of recording, bro.
No, when that nigga problem was killing me, bro.
What the fuck? Nigga can't. Okay.
All right, continue.
Type shit. But yeah, because the one nigga has the devil fruit that like can extract shit from people's dreams and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think this is about to get kind of dark, considering they're just like, because they have what, every single kid in Elbeth walking towards this shit.
Walking towards what?
To the burning part of the tree. They're trying to they're trying to either kidnap the kids or kill them. They really do not give a shit what happens to these kids. They're making it a game pretty much. So like,
wait, who was
like
they?
I said,
I forgot.
The God Knights or the Holy Knights.
Oh yeah.
Like Shamrock's crew and all them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really care what happens to the kids. They'll kidnap some, kill some. They'll do whatever they want to fucking want with those kids, pretty much. And they're only doing it because they need some giants. They want every race to subjugate to them, and they don't have the giants yet. So they want to kidnap the kids to fuck with the giants and capture some along the way as well. So some real fucked up shit.
Episode 38, not 39. That's awkward. Yeah, I feel like One Piece is getting pretty dark pretty quickly. Calco, actually, I don't even care what you got to say because I already know you didn't read the chapters.
No, surely in the like 30 minutes we were waiting to start this episode while Isaiah was reading the chapters, Kelko got the memo that he should also read the chapters, considering it's the thing that we talk about at the beginning of every fucking pod. Kelko.
Any thoughts, Kelko? Yeah, comments, concerns?
What I was about to talk.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for starters, during the month of March, I saw a lot of people point out the idea of Loki being the quote-unquote 10th straw member. How would y'all feel about that? Or like
about who being a
on the ship?
About who?
How would he fit?
Loki?
On the ship?
Yeah, Loki.
Loki being a straw hat. I can see Loki being part of the fleet, but not a straw hat member.
Yeah.
Like nigga, that nigga would literally have to be carrying the niggas on the ship, bro. Like, how is he fitting on this ship?
Yeah, that's true.
Unless
But he's
unless
listed.
Vegapunk makes a device that
It's
shrinks the
it's
nigga.
more
but-
likely that fucking Bonnie joins the Straw Hats than fucking.
Do y'all still want her to join after like the Egghead hype?
I
Has
mean,
that
it wouldn't
been
really.
yet?
It wouldn't be no consequence to me if she joins. I wouldn't.
That should be
I wouldn't
cool.
be against it. Like it was like how I felt about Carrot probably joining back in like Wano or Whole
Thank
Cake.
God
I
that
wouldn't
sorry
really.
bitch not joining.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but like I mean,
The Yamato situation.
or Yamato, yeah, like she'll stay
No,
with. I
Yamato
mean, because
should be
like I
joining.
said, fair, but you know, nigga, they would have been cooked at Wano, bro. Niggas pulled up, so.
Yeah, but
But yeah, I
and
think it's more like
I mean that's just the main thing I wanted to point out was the potential Loki joining because he was on the mural showcasing Joy Boy fighting Emu, right?
yeah, it's most likely he's gonna be at the final war, but I wouldn't say like he's gonna join them as the Straw
Yeah,
Hats. He'll
I don't
probably
think it's. I feel like even if he's not like completely evil or some shit, at most he'll be.
He's like chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I don't think he'll join the Straw Hats or anything like that.
because he doesn't really give a like him and Luffy's ideals are kind of like different. He doesn't really like want to fight. He wants to destroy the world. Keep in mind. So like, I mean, I don't even
Mm.
think Luffy would want to like as long as it affects his friends. He's like, hey, nigga, I don't think I want that at all, bro. And he's only using the nigga so he can find Shanks anyway. So after that,
This
he's
is
probably
weird. I
like,
have to
man,
look to my. All right, go ahead.
he's like, fuck you, nigga. After that, so
Fair.
I don't really think he'll probably join the Straw Hats, but we'll have to see though.
All right.
Okay.
What other series do we read? DanDaDan.
The gym teacher.
What the fuck happened? Yo, honestly, what the fuck is going on with this arc right now? Who are the
So
hold on, let me just find them. Let me just find them.
Yeah, the teacher.
Yeah.
Is it the teacher? Right.
Yeah.
He's giving him
Yeah,
power.
Ira and forgot the other girl's name. The one we just met with the
Class
bug power.
president.
Yeah, class president, and then the other girl. They're fighting the gym teacher, and then Okura and Kinta are fighting the fucking
The other
aliens.
students. Yeah, the aliens are the student.
Yeah, and the student. Yeah.
Yeah, who the hell is this?
So
Who the fuck that? Hold on, I forgot. I got it. Who the hell is
I
that
think
nigga,
that's
bro?
the alien. That's the alien.
Yeah,
Or the
yeah.
student.
The student is the guy that Okaron beat in the race in the start of this arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Did I read
I'm
this?
not gonna lie, bro. That suit Kinta made for himself, that shit is fire, bro. He got
hey,
that
bro,
shit, bro.
Kinta making
dope.
big moves, bro.
That's the go. That's the
Shit,
go.
Kenta done more than Arya in the past.
Mind you, Ira just
Shut
finished
up.
her.
Shut up, bro. I'm tired
You-
of this
we
Kenta.
know how Isaiah feels about women, so it's
Yeah, fuck him. I'm
Ira was
tired.
cooking.
I'm
was cooking.
tired
She was the one
of
that
this
figured it out.
Kenta propaganda, bro. That nigga sucks, bro.
It's not propaganda.
It's
bro.
propaganda.
Yeah.
Bro.
He
You cannot
sucks,
just
bro.
see that nigga cannot eat a fucking hit for you to be slender him, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
mind you, Okura would be getting his ass beat right this second if it wasn't for Kinta, but niggas want to downplay him still.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nigga,
That's your goat, That's your goat,
But keep in mind, if Kenta didn't do
I didn't
anything,
say he was my
I'd be
goat.
like,
I'm
oh,
just
that nigga
saying, bro.
That's your goat.
He deserves the credit where it's due. I didn't say it's my goat. He just deserves credit where it's due, bro. That's all I'm saying.
What are you gonna say, Nova?
I said it was nice. Kenta goat, bro. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, DanDaDan.
It's a Kinta chapter, so easy, 10 out of 10. You know.
Oh, but yeah, Saint Germain giving all the niggas the powers, making the gym teacher like the gym teacher's a weird ass nigga, by the way. Oh, that shit was disgusting to look at. I can't hold you.
Bro, that nigga has to die. He has to die.
That nigga was disgusting when he was looking at those nudes and shit like that. And was just like making I think he had one of the students dressed as a bunny girl or some bullshit. It was weird.
It was one of his co-workers. He was like manipulating her because she was financially like dependent.
Yeah.
He had like a bunch of pictures of the students. That shit was disgusting, bro.
Yeah, he had a bunch of news in him, and then when Ira beat his ass, yeah, that shit was fun. That was really nice. But I'm
Yeah,
interested what they're gonna do with this.
Yeah, that page spread of Yukishiro, of her playing the piano, that shit was gas, bro.
Oh yeah, when they thought her powers was
Yeah,
like
it is.
making the Pillamites fucking like do some bullshit, but it was actually getting all the flies and all the things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh,
that shit was so funny. You're like, these notes are terrible. It's bringing all the most disgusting shit around us. Like, that shit was fucking hilarious to me. That's why I like DanDaDan. It's very creative and it kind of subverts your expectations.
What's
yeah.
going on with
Don't say it.
Chainsaw Man?
Chainsaw Man.
I was gonna slander it.
Bro,
but-
bro.
So, okay,
Chainsaw Man,
So,
bro.
Okay.
That chapter was fire. That chapter was fucking fire.
stop being weird, Isaiah. I see you down there,
Yeah.
nigga.
So Isaiah, they revealed the Death Devil. So
That's
Bro,
really dark.
bro,
For
and
real.
when you look back at all the hints, my nigga, I think this is better than the Makima Control Devil reveal.
Isn't the Death Devil? I don't even know. All I know is that some girl was eating and now she don't have her organs or some shit. That's all I saw people talking about.
Okay, so
Can you please catch up?
two devils. Hold on. Wait, what power were you saying?
Can Isaiah please catch up?
Fuck
He doesn't like Chainsaw Man.
I don't like that bullshit.
Stop on the bullshit.
It's bullshit.
So okay,
Part
so
two
Isaiah, there
sucks.
are two devils.
Well, Chainsaw
Yeah,
General,
we-
General sucks, but
Bro, stop saying Chainsaw Man Part 2 sucks.
it
Bro.
does, bro.
No,
It doesn't.
It
bro.
does,
Better than
bro.
Part 1.
You
Don't worry,
niggas,
don't
bro.
worry, guys,
Why
guys,
you
guys,
niggas
don't
capping?
worry.
2 weeks ago, you niggas was saying this shit sucks. What changed?
I didn't say it sucks. I said these
never
characters
said
are
it sucked.
dingy.
Yeah,
Like I said what they did with Dingy sucks. I never
Yeah,
said
I said at most I don't like what they're doing with I don't like what Fujimoto's doing with Denji, but like it doesn't suck. Never
Bro,
has sucked,
that shit. You know what? Go ahead. All right,
bro.
go ahead, Nova.
TDLR pretty much.
As good as ever and way better than ever, bro.
Two devils pretty much. You remember the actually I don't know if Isaiah remembers. You know Fami, the other devil?
If I mean
Okay.
devil.
Yeah, that's Famine Devil. She basically throughout the arc kind of disguised herself as the Death Devil and kept calling herself the Death Devil and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in actuality, they know that Yoshishida, the squid nigga, that's a squid nigga, right?
Yeah,
He was
Yoshida.
saying that Yoshida, he was saying that devils don't come up with good names and all that bullshit, and he was like saying that like you might be lying about yourself or whatever, and like you're not the real like Death Devil or whatever the fuck. But anyways,
No. What happened is that
Yeah.
the Famine Devil like wasn't actually the Famine Devil. That's the Death Devil, the one we knew all this time. And then she was pretending to be Famine Devil all this time. And then even Yoshida, like Nova said, he was like, wow, even for a devil, that name is pretty obvious. And then there's also when Asa and the quote unquote Famine Devil raided the what was it? The Devil Public Security Base. She also used like a guillotine, and that was like one of the biggest hints that flied over people's heads. Like they have been building this up for a while. Actually, when you look back at it, like from the moment Yoshida went to that conversation with her with the prophecy, and also there's the fact that she was even for like the Famine Devil, it was really weird that like I fear like Famine would be able to control like a devil like falling. I think that was also really suspicious because like Famine isn't as feared as death to be able to control a primal fear.
No, I mean, well, famine is actually like, I mean, you know what famine means, right? Power.
Yeah, Famine, like hunger and stuff.
I mean, that is very bad. I'm not gonna lie. That is definitely.
Yo, as that
Yeah, but
you engaged, bro.
Isaiah's just listening, bro.
Bro,
He's just,
Chainsaw
"God
Man
damn, this shit
sucks,
sucks."
bro. I'm sorry, bro.
No, the fuck, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Chainsaw Man is just
Isaiah,
not good,
if you
bro.
experienced it, you would see that this
I
shit is actually
literally have read over hundreds of chapters, bro. What are you talking about?
and you're not caught up.
Because
with
I dropped it. Because it's boring.
It's really not. You just have like the attention span of a
No,
shonen.
that makes zero fucking sense.
No,
There are plenty of
wouldn't say,
other
wouldn't say
series.
it's not true.
Deadly yo, you're a J. Bro. Anyway, so y'all fuck with Chainsaw Man again. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, we always have
We always have been.
Why is that?
Yo, Fujimoto, get back to making Look Back, Fire Punch, you know, these other works that you
That
made.
nigga haven't opened a single page of Fire
And you
Punch
right,
ever,
but
bro.
I know it's better than Chainsaw Man. I already know it's better than Chainsaw Man.
How?
Okay.
I'm gonna read Fire Punch this week, and I'm gonna get back. How many chapters is it? I'm gonna read it, get back to y'all, and tell y'all why it's better than Chainsaw Man. Fire Punch, 83 chapters, locked.
Isaiah, you're good. Isaiah, if you read Fire Punch, you're definitely gonna regret what you just said.
I'm not.
I'll tell you that much.
I guarantee you, I'll come back and tell y'all it's better than Chainsaw Man. And if I don't kill Dudley about it,
the fuck?
Anyway, the Kagurabachi. Oh my god, the past 3 chapters for Kagurabachi, cinema. Samura and Yuri are the best characters in the series. We all agree, right?
Yeah, I like their backstory.
Literally, Samura. And no, now that Nail's in here as well. Yo, Nail, yo, big bro. Yo, big bro. Huh?
That nigga probably ain't even read the chapters either,
Yeah,
bro.
no. Talking about Samura. Daredevil's a fake blind nigga, but Samura's a real blind
Oh
nigga.
my god, bro.
Bro, that nigga Samura quite literally saw something that never happened. Like, that one never did that shit. He is blind and he saw something that never happened. Like, what?
Bro, so anyway, this backstory between Iori and Samura really well. I mean, it's really cool. Kagurabachi just continues to prove why it's the best in shonen right now. Go. Does anybody else have anything to say about it?
Yeah, I mean, I think some more, bro. I don't think we've seen character. Well, this is Samura is just a really good character overall, bro. Like him, kind of struggling with the whole. I could go really deep on it, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. But
go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go deep on it before I go deep on it.
Go ahead, Dudley. You can go ahead.
What the fuck? But bro, Samura feeling all the guilt from him being like for him being treated as a hero despite him knowing that he's pretty much a war criminal, to the point like it's just bro. That page of him about to walk in on Iori and fearing that she might have fucking killed herself.
Oh my god!
Like that page turn was fucking crazy, bro.
Cause I thought it actually happened. I'm like, that's why I was saying, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I thought that actually happened. Nah, the page where she was scrubbing the words off their building, bro. Cinema. But I'm scared something bad. I feel like something is about to happen, and I'm scared. I really hope. I hope he's gonna do how we did Hiyuki. I hope Iori becomes a mainstay. I really like Iori and Samura. That's the GOAT, best character in the series. I hope he don't die.
He
soon.
has to die. He has to die for what he did to bro. He has to die.
Bro, get over it, nigga. He a real nigga. Get over it. Bro, fuck that nigga.
This nigga's a fucking dumbass for this, bro.
How is he a dumbass?
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't piss me off, bro. Go on, Dudley. What?
Okay, I don't think Samura's a dumbass, nigga. So I can't lay down, but you can fucking put a okay. All right.
My fault, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening. I'm
Damn, bro.
I'm tapped in.
Look, I don't think Samura's a dumbass because like I think he's gonna accomplish his goal by the end of this, either killing or at the very least incapacitating all of the sword bearers. I also saw an interesting theory because of the fact that Uroha's death never got like confirmed, or we never saw his body. That he could just be doing this to sever everyone's links with the swords themselves, and he's just gonna bring everybody back to life like he did with Chihira. So that could also be something he's doing. I don't know, but I think he knows what he's doing. I don't think he's about to try and 1v1 the entire fucking what are they called? Hisaku? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna try and just like
something like that.
Right.
Something like that. Close enough.
You know what? I'm on board with this theory at least because this would be a good case of you killing off a character that was introduced and then them coming back without it feeling forced. The plot. I'm on board with that idea.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh, I love this. Yo, let's get off of weekly chapters, but let's move on. Let's our next topic. So we have a few things that we can do. We have a whole lot to do. How we feel about the Bleach game, y'all?
Okay. I think I'm gonna have the best opinion here.
Nigga said I'm gonna have the best opinion here.
I think I'm gonna have the most positive opinion here. I think it's a solid, like 7 out of 10 as a whole. I don't think.
7?
Yeah, I
7
I
out
get
of
on the
like
game. I play a few matches.
wait, 7 out of 20 or
Bro,
or
okay,
15? 7 out of 15? Like you don't
7 out of 10, man. 7 out of 10. I
you're
think the
tripping.
game. Look, I think the game is solid. I think the story mode has some shitty moments, has a lot of shitty moments,
You
but
didn't
also
even
has
play
good
it.
moments. I don't think I've seen it.
You watched
You're right. You're right.
So you can't give an opinion on it by watching it.
You're right. You're right.
You can't give
What
an
are y'all
opinion
talking about?
the Bleach game, bro. You
The
can't give an
the Bleach
opinion by
game.
watching it.
Okay, in terms of the cutscenes, bro. Like, damn, bro.
Okay.
Like, I don't.
I'm waiting for Deadly to finish, but since I put the most time and I'm waiting to.
But look, I think the game is really solid. The gameplay itself, it's not the craziest thing in the world. It's not the fucking revolution of anime arena fighters like people are trying to talk about it as.
Go on. I got
What?
a counterclaim to that. I got a counterclaim.
Okay.
Go
But
on.
at the same time, I think the gameplay is pretty fun. I can hop on the game, play a few matches. You know, it's pretty solid. It's different from most arena fighters. I'll say that, but it has its flaws. At the end of the day, I think it's a pretty solid game. And they just released a patch the other day. I still got to play, but apparently they buff sidesteps. They buff sidestepping. It's actually like a thing you can do without getting blown up for it. A bunch of characters got changed or buffed, nerfed, whatever. So I'm gonna get back on the game probably later tomorrow. But hey, I think it's in a pretty decent spot. I don't think this is the worst anime game I've seen in like the last 5 years.
Oh, that reminds me. We can update our anime game list like we did for Death Note when it came out. Thank you. Yeah, go on. Cal, what do you think about the game?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
What do you think about the game?
Nigga sleep. Is that nigga sleep?
No.
Nova, what do you think about the game?
Okay, I think relax. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Don't never mind, Nova. Hold on. He's back, I guess.
Story mode. When it comes to games, I give it a 9 because they adapted up.
Oh, okay. Story. He's talking about story. Go on.
Isaiah heard 9. I was about to crucify me, Jesus. But gameplay, honestly, okay. If I'm judging it as an anime game,
Go on.
give me a second. No, we're just going like that.
You don't want to see the lemonade I just made?
Nova, just go on, bro.
I got it.
Power,
my
please
God.
take your shit. Power, please turn it off. Power, please. Thank you.
Yes,
Power, okay. Okay.
Power,
Oh,
please.
power review?
Ew,
This is
nigga,
lemonade
is that semen in a fucking cup? Nigga, is that piss?
Power, turn your camera
What
off.
is that?
Please just turn your camera off.
What the hell was that?
Oh my
That
goodness.
was a lemonade, bro. Why are you so mean?
That was not no lemonade. That was piss in a cup, nigga.
Why
Look
are you
at
so
no,
mean?
Bro,
nigga, that was piss. That was not lemonade.
Bro.
Nail, did you see that shit?
That nigga, bro. Nova, what do you think about the fucking game, bro?
No, because like, what the fuck was that?
That was piss.
That was a lemonade.
That was not lemonade, nigga.
No,
Yo,
I'm
Brazil
not
is.
trying to talk about it, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna show them my nigga smooth that later. Oh yeah, go on.
Bro, I was just listening, gang.
What do you think
I
about the
think the
Bleach
Bleach game is okay. I think I like if I were to rate it maybe 6 out of 10.
Fine.
I think a 6 or 5 is
Thank you. Some
good
fucking
for it
some
is.
reason in here.
Like honestly,
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I don't even touch the game no more, bro. Like, dog. I think like the Bleach game. Remember Deadly when we were talking about how the combos are kind of like Mickey Mouse a little bit, and I mean I know it's not revolutionary because it's a 3D fighter and it's nothing like that big, but it is kind of like for the game they're trying to make it as like Tekken because it's trying to have a Tekken like vibe to it in Kill la Kill. I just didn't like how it was. The fact that some characters are just OD and broken. Danga Ichigo, I mean, you earn him, but it's kind of like he just hits you like 3 times and you're just cooked. Like you just can't do jack shit about it. He's just fucking free as hell. And like the tutorial system in that game is dog shit. It's dog shit. It's horrible. It doesn't teach you jack shit. It just tells you hit, do the Kampaku, how to take someone's compu away, and then the Ritsu thing. It doesn't teach you anything. I had to learn everything by fighting niggas and on story mode. I didn't learn anything from that shitty ass tutorial. They just told you to like, here's some sticks, wood, and move on, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, but other than that, story mode's really good. They give you some new content, actually give you some things to do, I guess. And then they give you some what ifs, so a secret story and secret mission to do, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, the art style's good. The game looks nice, it plays nice. I just don't like everything else.
Is the OST fire?
OST's good.
It's alright. Nothing really.
It's not. It's just
the
like
only
compared to
song
what
that
Bleach
stands
usually
out.
has is
The only
compared
song,
to like other Bleach music.
the only song that be standing out to me is the Yoruichi Awakening theme. That shit kind of fire.
Yeah, but all the other songs kind of just especially because of how Bleach's music, how good Bleach's music is. So yeah.
Bro, that shit is opening that they had the Die for Love one, bro. I don't like that shit.
All right. Anyway, let a real nigga give the actual opinion on the game, like how the game actually is. That game fucking. The game as it stands. Okay, the game has a lot of potential. I do think this game is a bit of an evolution from Arena Fighters, and how it's leaning into a more well. I feel like they had a vision for this game about it being really technical and it like actually having some depth in it, but they half-assed it. I feel like they really wanted to do something with the game's combat, and then they got halfway through it and they were like, all right, I don't know what to do, so just let the game how it is. A lot of the things in the game like it just doesn't feel natural. The combos in that game don't feel natural at all. Things that like I feel like you should be able to do not just in fighting games but other arena fighters like just doesn't work. Like, I feel like I should be able to press X 4 times and then press Y and finish my combo, or finish a combo with like a heavy or something. Like, that just doesn't work. You have to do X, X, Y, Y,
That
Y.
does work with certain characters.
Okay, but it should work with every character, not some characters. Like, so, like
Certain
some.
characters have different
Shut
combo
up,
runs.
bitch. Like, how certain characters have combo cancels, the other characters don't. Like, it's just weird. I feel like in anime games and even in actual fighting games, every character universally has like a combo cancel or like has a string they can do, and not every character has that in this game. And the game just feels unnatural. It doesn't feel like a game. The movement, my concerns from when this game was first revealed about the movement still stands. The movement of that game feels like absolute dog shit. It feels really bad. But the game is fun. I do think the game. I think the game has a lot of potential. The game got a sequel, and like they actually tried. Uh, it could actually be something. The story mode is pretty good. The story mode is what Dragon Ball Z Kakarot wanted to be honest. And just failed miserably. Well, I'm not gonna say miserably, but didn't deliver in some aspects. Uh, but yeah, I think the game overall is like a 5-6, like what Nova said. It has potential. It's missing a lot of things. A lot of the shit is broken in the game. Online is fucking terrible dog shit, but it's an arena fighter, so
Yeah, I don't know why we always with arena fighters we always include things in other games and then we take them away in these next games and we have to add them out 2-3 patches later. So
I heard that is it true that the Bleach game doesn't have a ranked mode?
it does not. But honestly, I think that's best. I'm honestly glad the game doesn't have ranked. I do not think that game should get a ranked.
Okay, they released a statement of it, or I think it was yesterday. So they've heard the request for a ranked mode, and they said they want to balance out the game and make it more polished to play before
Thank
they
God.
consider adding one.
Thank God. They should do that. That game
because like
if that game had a ranked mode, and I played ranked, like I would boom
It would be
myself.
very toxic because they're just gonna see Donga Ichigo around and around everywhere because like he's the most broken character in the game. It's just gonna be like how Sparking Zero was on before the patches and everything. Everyone running the most broken characters just on ring. But
Yeah, this game somehow on release was worse than Sparking Zero, which is like, well,
Really?
the online at least. The online was somehow worse than Sparking Zero's online at first in terms of like what you're able to do when you're not able to do and shit like
well, I
that.
think that was on PC, right? On console wasn't.
Oh, it was on console
No,
too.
it was
you
on everything.
crashed like every time you tried to do anything.
Okay, because I didn't. I know some people were telling me, like Calico was telling me about that, but it never happened to me, so I don't have no experience of my game crashing. But I know PC, you couldn't. The game was basically unplayable, like on week 1, right?
Yeah, I think PlayStation was the only console it worked on. Somewhat at least.
Yeah, no, on the Xbox version, if you pressed find match in online, the game would just crash every time. It's insane. But we can do the all right, look. So now we can.
Oh man.
All right, where are we putting it in our list, y'all? Where are we putting this sorry excuse of a video game at?
Where's connection?
I think we put it like.
Get these
Can you
fucking
please
ads
make
off my.
some connections to
Shut
see?
the fuck up, stupid bitch.
Loki, let's put it in front of Storm's connections.
This game is not better than Storm. This game is not. Shut the.
Oh
my god! It's not Naruto bias. Storm. The connection is literally just a better game. It's literally just a better game. It's literally just a better game.
Bleach actually has a story mode.
Who gives a fuck about the story mode?
It does have a story mode.
I mean, you set it for Raging Blast 2 and Raging Blast 1, so I mean, hey, bro.
Okay, but Raging Blast 1 is just better than everywhere. Okay, so look. First of all, how do we feel about moving Death Note Killer Within up to the top? Let's talk about it. Death Note Killer Within got the most replay value out of all these games.
Yo, bro, just cause you're bro.
He's only saying this because he's getting views from him. They're paying him,
bro. Okay, genuinely, it is. This game is up there though. But Bleach Rebirth of Souls. My initial thoughts, where I'm putting it.
You're not putting it.
This game plays better. This game is more fun. Shut the fuck. This game is more fun than Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, for sure. Like I would rather play Kakarot. I mean, I'd rather play this game than Kakarot, but Kakarot is a more polished game, I guess. Storm Connections gameplay is more fun than this bullshit ass game. Honestly, it's like I don't know where. It's like you can't.
It's over Storm Connections.
Dudley, what do you think? Dudley, what do you think? Dudley? Ignoring that bitch.
Do I go with agenda or how
you actually feel, nigga? Don't give me no agenda. Don't piss me off to that, Dudley. Don't piss me off.
Because I feel I kind of want to put it over Storm Connections, but
okay. Can I hear why, big bro?
Because it'd be funny. okay. I think.
No, Isaiah, let go.
Hold on. You're muted for a second. Go on, Dudley.
I think you put it over Raging Blast 2.
Thank you. Okay, I was gonna say, like, y'all genuinely do not believe this game is better than Storm Connections? Just because Storm Connections is a shitty story mode. Like, what are we talking about right now? Bro, like, the Storm formula is still better than this fucking shitty ass game at the end of the day. And what's the most important thing about a video game? How the fucking game plays, right? And are you about to tell me? Do y'all no, for all games? It's a video game. The video game, it's a like what? And how the game plays is what matters the most.
Sometimes the niggas play it for the video and not the game.
Power, you don't play for anything. Like, anyway, what matters most at the end of the day is how the video game plays, and Storm plays a lot better than Rebirth of Souls. Now, if Rebirth of Souls polishes shit up, it could be like right here. Like, it could be up here. It could be right next to the Kill la Kill game. But, unfortunately.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's
whatever, man.
Yeah, shut your stupid ass up, bitch. Nice try. It's not Naruto bias. Naruto made better games.
As the top is all Dragon Ball, but
Connections was kind of
Connection was kind of
Mm.
what? You didn't play Connections. I'm the only person in here that's played Connections.
For good fucking reason. I don't want to buy that shit.
I play Connections too. I was about to say I have it on PS5.
Connections limited a lot of the selection. Like, come on, bro.
Mind you, keep in mind, even if I did want to buy that game, if I did buy it, I wouldn't be able to play with my fucking friends in the first month or so of the video game coming out.
Bleach.
No, Bleach you can play with your friends.
Oh my god.
I downloaded Bleach and immediately started fighting niggas I knew. Hey, bro. And the online got fixed after a day. So
it did not get fixed after a day. It did not get fixed after a day. It did not get fixed after a day. That's just not true. You're just lying.
A few days.
Few days. More like few weeks. Few weeks.
Still faster than
few
Connections.
weeks.
Still
no, it was not faster than Connections. No, it literally was not.
Yes, it was.
How long do you think it took for Connections to add invite? How long do you think it took them?
Wasn't about a month.
Less than that.
I'm hold on.
Go ahead, check. And while you're doing that, we can move on to our next topic. What do we think about Invincible? What do we think about Season 3?
Peak.
Never mind, I don't care anymore. All right, so moving on to the next topic.
All right, bro.
All right, what did y'all think about it? I caught up in Invincible.
Isaiah, it was over a month.
Shut up. We don't care anymore.
You're a
Actually, it was like 2 months.
Hey, but bro, Invincible is definitely one of my favorite superhero media in recent times. Like that shit was season 3. I really liked bro, the power flex. So that is some of my favorite superhero shit in the what?
nothing power, nothing.
Anyways, I would say that Powerplex episode, bro, that shit is like some of the best superhero media put on screen, if we're gonna be honest. I really liked the way the conflict was built up over the season, and just the season overall, having the themes about is it right to redeem a villain or not? I think that Invincible's take on the topic is very interesting. With how Cecil reforms the villains versus Mark wanting to imprison them forever. It is very interesting to me, and also him having to come to gripes with killing people, and is also a very interesting development. And now, at the end of the season, where he's willing to kill anyone who threatens his loved ones, I'm very curious where Mark's character is going. Also, shit with Angstrom also. With those people, those guys that healed him, wanting to manipulate him. I'm very curious also with how they are gonna also portray that, because I'm pretty sure they seek perfection or something. So that's something I'm looking out for. And also Robot, bro. Can we talk about Robot taking Rex's name? How did no one question that? Why did no one question that?
Well,
how is nobody questioning that?
It was well, they didn't question it as in everybody else, but it was shown to us that because remember when in the season 1 when Rex from the future or Robot from the future said my name is Rex, or Eve called him Rex by his name, so it was shown to us there, but no one really thought about it until oh shit, he took Rex's name.
Yeah, I remember when we were watching the last episode and I brought it up because I made a connection. I'm very interested also in seeing where Robot's story is going, because there's no way people aren't gonna start questioning him, especially when he said that he's gonna need Invincible eventually for something, which because he's a very weird guy, thinking Rex's blood without consent, creating a clone with his blood, and all this.
Yeah.
Overall, Invincible season 3 is very good. Way better than season 2 without not only the mid-season break, which killed all the hype, but also season 2 was a lot of build-up that is coming to fruition in season 3. It was very cool. And also Mark's blue and black suit, that shit is gas. One of the best superhero suits also.
Okay.
Yeah. Season 2, I guess like you said, I think the kind of themes were of Mark's morality over the course of the season. I think Invincible in general handles these kinds of themes really well, because it's more of a I don't know if y'all have seen the video floating around, but it's like a realistic superhero story. Like you can kind of see it from all sides of the argument. Like Mark, he wants to avoid killing people as much as possible, and by doing that, he directly causes conflict. He directly causes more people to die because he chooses not to kill people. On Cecil's side, like on one hand, yeah, like he's collecting all these people that cause a shit ton of damage, killed a shit ton of people. He shouldn't be letting these people get a second chance. But at the same time, like he's not the planet isn't exactly in a situation. Yeah, the planet isn't exactly in a situation where it can afford to let that kind of talent just sit and rot in a jail cell. Like, so you can understand Cecil, especially when fucking Angstrom Levy just woke up one day, decided, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna destroy the fucking world." He brings all the Invincibles over. They have damn near no defense against. The same thing with Conquest. Conquest pulls up. They just have to sit and pray Mark can beat him, because if not, the world's fucking over with. So like,
I need you, Cecil.
Are we talking about Invincible?
Yep.
we are.
Probably some good shit, bro. None that Naruto shit, none of the other shit.
Yo, shut your bet. Hold on. Get out my server. Bye.
You know, bro.
Chill.
Alright, but
Yo,
yeah.
you got 3 seconds to get my roll back or you're banned, buddy.
I was gonna actually rank Invincible when I was gonna talk about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
You was
Anything
gonna
else,
do what?
So yeah, I think Invincible's take on like that kind of realistic superhero world is cool. Also, I'm very interested from Isaiah,
What, bro?
put that fucking blanket down, nigga.
What,
Put that fucking
bro?
blanket down.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Put it down, bro. Put it down, bro. If I can't fucking lay down, you can't put the blanket on, nigga.
My God, bro. Watch out. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, people said Invincible season 4 is gonna have like original content, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that and
so
also
that
is pretty fire. It's good to like use adaptations to do scrap storylines. I think that's pretty cool.
So it's like now, like the show isn't like 1-to-1 with the comics. Now, like thank God. By the way,
I mean, wasn't it never 1-to-1 anyway?
No,
Like,
it was.
there are like small changes.
I remember
it's
you
not
was
like
mentioning about the
major
characterization and shit.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah, I
characterization
was
is a big
watching.
one, and the only ones whose changes was Shrinking Ray, like as in death wise.
And
Shrinking
Debbie?
Ray is the only one because one Shrinking Ray was a guy in the comics, and he
I
died
was
when
watching a
the Lizard
video
League
on the
ate him.
differences between
Oh.
the show and the comic, and like the Guardians die in the issue 7, which is like already pretty deep into the story. So the fact that they already died episode 1 is already at like one of the biggest changes.
Yeah, and Omni-Man didn't get damaged at all, or like didn't like take no damage at all in the comic. While in the like show, he took some damage to at least make it look like he didn't like got fucked up a bit. It's like he could believe the story and shit like that. But like overall, it is nice how the story is going down a different direction with the hell saga or hell arc they're gonna do with Dark Blood when it comes back. So I mean that's gonna be interesting when they fight the devil or some shit. Then again, Mark's gonna be pissed when you don't see Conquest down there, bro. Where the fuck is that nigga at,
bro? That nigga Conquest is gonna break County Cliff. Why? So why, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like I said, because on one hand, again, why would he do that? On the other hand, Mark is literally the only defense they have against these niggas, and there's like, because Cecil doesn't know how many Viltramars there are yet. That's only some Nolan and Alan knows right now. So from Cecil's point of view, there could be like millions. 200 niggas, like shit, millions of niggas stronger than Conquest waiting to pull up because Mark just pissed them off. So it was like, okay, bro, if like we need something. If this ends up fucking up the planet, it's about to get fucked up anyway, so we don't really have much of a choice. So you can kind of see where it's coming from.
Yeah. And that's Invincible season 3 is just perfect. I think it is better than season 1.
It's the best season. It's the best season.
Yeah, it's without a doubt the best season for sure.
And like I do understand, like people hold season 1. Everyone holds season 1 to high regard. And like I respect season 1, it is good, but season 3, I would say the detriment of it is even Mark's relationship, which is I can see it, them spending more on the rooftop together than anything else. Like I totally get it. they were on the rooftop too long and just Mark like, so what did we learn today, Mark? Oh, my life is sad and depressing. It's the worst day of my life. Worst day of your life
Yeah.
so far, Eve would say, and then like, so on and so forth. So I mean, I do think Mark's morality debate, it's always in media, like with Batman, Spider-Man, Sonic, any other stuff like that. They always do debate about no, they do. They didn't. All right. I only brought it up because these are people that don't kill usually. But like they
No, Sonic is.
well,
You
okay.
haven't seen the Sonic morality debates, bro?
I was about to say
You've never seen a Sonic morality?
Sonic's
Bro,
definitely
them-
willing to kill someone.
Oh wait, is it because he let
Oh.
like he wanted to
There we
let
go.
Eggman live in
There we
Yeah.
W?
go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh my god, Sonic
But,
fans
like-
ain't got shit to discuss, bro.
But like it's just like the reason why I brought that up is just like those are like heroes or people that usually don't kill in their medias. But when Mark that nigga Isaiah, bro.
Go ahead. I'm listening, bro. Yo, Dudley.
Uh
Dudley. Wake your bitch ass up, bro.
I do like the debate with the Mark morality though.
Yo,
I think
Dudley.
he should have
Wake
just
your
started
bitch ass
marking
up.
these niggas though.
If you not sitting up right now.
Yo,
That's what I thought.
bro.
Go ahead.
I am so curious though where this conflict is gonna go. I'm very excited for it and like the future of the Invincible series.
I also hope they kind of expand on what happens in the comics because, like, especially towards the latter half of the season, there was like a growing amount of people that, because when Mark's morality, like a lot of people just wanted them to flat out start murking niggas, and while that's understandable, I think people don't really like get why he didn't want to start just killing every nigga he saw in the first place. So some shit should happen next season. I don't know if they're gonna change it, but I think it'll be interesting to see how people feel about Mark's morality over not even just next season, but for the course of the series. We'll see.
Yeah, I think see, Invincible is a show that like I always thought was like cool, but it didn't really like hit, it didn't really I'm not gonna say intrigue me. I don't know what's the word is. It didn't really like
Resonate?
It
not
didn't
resonate.
hook you at first.
Not to say it didn't hook me because I was locked in for like the plot, but like I wasn't invested. I wasn't as super invested until this season. Well, and really, I should say until the last few episodes
Yeah.
of season 3.
You know, I don't blame you because season 2 dead ass felt filler as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
It felt
Yeah. The thing, it's like with season 1, it's a building tension. Then season 2 is like a lot of build up and for what's gonna come in season 3 and onwards. Then season 3 is like a bunch of payoffs and stuff. Like
Yeah,
we saw
I was
Nolan's
fucking season 3.
character development, his relationship with Fallon, Mark's descent into like a more darker path. That kind of shit, you know.
Yeah, so the only things that really mattered in season 2 were Omni-Man, and then the reveal that the Viltrumites were trying to retake over Earth or get Mark to take over Earth.
bum ass fight scene they had against those Viltrumites.
One thing I will say though is that in both I find Angstrom a very underwhelming villain. I will say this because he's like in one episode of season 2, episode 1, and he's like in 2 post credits for like random episodes in season 2, and then he's the big villain in season 2, and then he comes back randomly in season 3 too. I wish he had more build up and stuff somehow. I don't know what they could do because I don't write stories, but I do wish that Ancient. I don't know. I just
We don't want you on the pen, don't worry.
I find his powers cool. His powers are very cool. The way he utilizes them, also, like the way he was fighting Mark in season 3. That fight is I went back to watch that fight a bunch of times because I really like that sequence. But I find him quite underwhelming as a villain. I don't know. I just wish I got hooked more into him. I mean, I find it very interesting with the thing that he has the memories of his variants and stuff. That's very cool. Like I said, I like his powers, but I don't know. Just doesn't hasn't captivated me yet.
All right.
Mm. Yeah, because both like all the moments with Angstrom are like more so meant to be they're supposed to serve Mark's character rather than Angstrom being like his own separate villain. Because like the Invincible War, even in the comic, was only one issue that was like that was half setting up for conquest and half Robert
Yeah,
Kirkman
Civil
trying
War.
to like, yeah, he was not making fun of it, but like he was doing a parody of like the big like comic events like Secret Wars, fucking all that kind of shit. And and then the first time again, that was less Angstrom being set up this as this big villain, and more so another like thing with Mark's character, his morality, him trying killing him, quote unquote. But yeah, he doesn't really get that much time to shine by himself, so I get it.
Mm.
All right. While we're on the topics of comics, Spider-Man Brand New Day and Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars
Oh,
and Beyond the Spider-Verse all got some pretty big
And
news.
Superman.
right.
Yay!
Anyway,
We
shut
reacting
up!
for Superman. This
Bro, shut up. You don't run shit around here. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Anyway, like I said, Spider-Man Brand New Day. How are we feeling, y'all? Let's hear it.
Oh, Spider-Man, okay.
pessimistic, very pessimistic.
You're a bitch. Like, you know that? Like, you're just a bitch. Yo, Dudley.
Bro.
Yo, big
I
bro.
mean,
Sit up.
you asking how we felt. I'm very pessimistic. I'm feeling
Okay.
very
Why
pessimistic
are you
about this movie.
pessimistic? Why are you pessimistic, Power?
Because I don't know. I don't trust the MCU of Spider-Man.
You're weird.
Could get the best director ever, and I would still want to trust them. I need to see the movie itself to trust them, even if the trailer saw me on the movie. Because after some bullshit like Far From Home and No Way Home, bro, like I'm sorry, No Way Home was a very good experience, but come on, man, that movie
Oh,
story
here we
was.
go, bro.
Bro, see, we got the people have been trying to rewrite history with No Way Home again. Bro, that film is fine, bro. Like, it's literally fine. What was wrong with it? Go on.
I don't, bro. It's just the plot doesn't. I don't know, bro.
The plot doesn't what?
Just doesn't resonate with me. That's a movie that doesn't resonate with me too much. It was a very fun. It's a very fun movie to watch, but like, it's not for the story.
I
What? 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 What?
I don't I
What?
don't
How?
yeah I don't get
That
that
makes
because
zero
like
sense.
I feel like No Way Home for me is a movie that like I wouldn't want to rewatch because like how like because like for me the selling points in No Way Home are like Peter getting his ass kicked over the course of the story, Tim getting sent back to
Yes,
rock bottom. It's like I don't
yes.
What?
bro,
Now that side, that ending of the movie though, that shit is some powerful stuff. Like I don't know, that movie just
The entire film is literally Spider-Man. Like what? I'm confused on.
just I struggle with like MCU Peter to like his character just like he's so firing for Homecoming
Nigga,
than every other movie.
turn your fucking camera off. Put on a fucking shirt.
no, bro,
Bro, stop,
nigga,
bro. Nigga, you look like a dickhead, literally. I'm about to disable your video. Bro,
bro, no, turn your fucking camera off, nigga.
what the fuck do you have on your head, nigga?
Is that supposed to be a mask, bro?
What the
I
fuck?
thought that nigga had fruit roll-ups on his head, bro. Like, what the fuck was that, dog?
Niggas a crackhead. Anyway, what were you saying, you stupid bitch?
And as I was saying, it's just I struggle to like MCU Peter because he's firing like Homecoming, Civil War. I guess Infinity War 2. He's cool there. He doesn't do that much as a character. But like his relationship with like MJ, for example, I'm just not sold on it. They just even on No Way Home, even though they like went even deeper than they did in Far From Home, I think their relationship, like for example, I'm not sold on it too much. I think also there was like so much lack of conflict throughout those movies that like I also didn't like how do I say this? Like, Aunt May, for example, she didn't feel like a real character, so I also didn't feel that much for her death. It just the issues with that movie are also with like how they've built up Peter's story in the MCU up until that point. It just like so much stuff, build up characterization for the like his cast all around. That when he lost them, I mean, shit, it is powerful for like Spider-Man. He did at the end, but like or the characters themselves, besides like what the
Your mic is
Spider-Man
so dog shit.
himself means, but like for the
Yo, Dudley, I see
his
you. Why you trying not to laugh, bro? You disrespectful as shit, bro.
wait, as I was saying, just people at Peter's cast didn't resonate with me, and him as a character struggle to also like it that much. It's really it, which made like while the ending still does it a bit hard, you know, if they were like handled better.
See,
Yeah,
but now
I see.
here's why you're making no sense. Here's why you're making no sense to me. I feel like Peter's. You know what? I don't care actually. I don't care.
No,
I don't-
that nigga
I
hit the I
don't-
don't care.
No,
Deadly, that nigga hit the. You know what? I'm white. Like, no, bro.
Bro.
I said, go ahead and argue about that shit, bro. Because if I gotta talk about JJK, you gotta talk about that shit, bro.
Oh my god. Okay, so you say Peter has no conflict in the films. Expound on that. What are you talking about?
I feel like it's more interpersonal stuff, like
Howard, please leave and rejoin. Leave and rejoin. Leave and rejoin.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right, say what you're saying.
Is that better? Is that better?
Yes,
Hello?
much. Yes.
As I was saying, it's just I feel like some relationships with like Aunt May. Wait, is it that bad, bro?
No, it's fine. Yeah, but show Aunt. Okay, I agree if you want the Aunt May not feeling like a real character. Okay, sure. I could agree if you on the supporting cast not being strong, but Peter himself, I feel like his character is.
Okay.
I feel like his character is fine.
Yeah,
And like with and Aunt May's death, like sure you don't care, you might not care about Aunt May that much, but I think because you care about Peter and how it affects Peter is what makes that death impactful, not because it's I really like this Aunt May character. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. I just feel like I should have felt more for that movie even after going to watch it for the first time. But just I don't know.
So what are our hopes and expectations for a brand new day? It's going to be a brand new day.
Bro, all I need for the brand new day, small scale Spider-Man story with more personal conflicts with the people around his life, and trying to meet new people, that kind of shit, you know. Trying to make a living while also, you know, struggling with being Spider-Man and Peter Parker again. If Peter even surfaces, I'm very curious how they're gonna like handle the conflict, any conflict with like Peter, because that nigga doesn't exist anymore. So like,
I feel like if they want to make this film good, I feel like this movie, yo, Dudley, wake your bitch ass up.
I'm awake, fuck nigga.
If you're not sitting up right now,
If you have a blanket in your hands,
if
bitch ass
you're
nigga.
not sitting up right now, you're a.
Anyways, who do y'all?
I think brand new day should be a Spider-Man film. I feel like we should barely actually see. I know this is going to happen because Tom Holland they paid money for him, so they're going to have to show his face. I feel like Peter should mostly be in the suit for this film, though. I feel like we shouldn't see much of Peter Parker, and it should more so be a Spider-Man. I feel like he should be in the suit doing shit for most of this film. Like even if he's not fighting crime the whole time, like him just in the suit out as Spider-Man, rather than being Peter Parker, which I feel like they might do. I have hopes about this film. With how the director is talking about Peter Parker's character and he said something about an interview. He's like something about his morality. So I think
He said he's like gonna be very human, very flawed, and that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
his flawed
Which thank God.
morality. Yeah, I think we're in good hands. I think and it's the director that did Shang-Chi, so I'm expecting great swinging, the
Shit.
best combat we've seen, and I have hopes for this film. Doomsday, I don't
You
even want to
think
talk
it's
about it
gonna
too many.
top Chasm to Swinging?
I think it's going to be up there. May
Is it
probably surpass it. Yeah, I think it's going to be up there.
is it finally time for Chasm to do visual effects to be surpassed?
Yes. All right, let's do these dumbass Crunchyroll awards because we still got to do Powers fucking hot takes.
Are you not excited?
Oh, we're only at an hour. Okay, cool. Look,
Only had an hour, huh?
that is just a bitch ass up.
An hour.
Just a bitch ass up, Dudley. Look, guys. So the Hidden Podcast did their anime awards, but Crunchyroll decided, oh, the Hidden Podcast did our awards. We better catch up, or we're going to be cooked. True statement from Crunchyroll. They
You're not
literally
like
put that
us,
out.
right?
Thank you for watching the Hidden Podcast, episode 38.
Oh man.
Anyway, let's just move on. Let's just do this Crunchyroll award. We're going to be doing our first votings live. And I guess this will be the Hidden Podcast version. The rest of you can do your own version. So let's see. What do we have first for anime of the year? Your nominees here are DanDaDan, the fuck Delicious in Dungeon, whatever the fuck that is. Ain't that the
Stop
bullshit
being
power
weird.
like
Stop,
Free
stop,
Ren, Beyond
stop.
Journey's End,
Stop.
Haiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and
And Apothecary Diaries.
ain't nobody ever heard of that.
That was
Oh,
actually
no.
pretty decent.
Can you
I was
please?
about to say, I know someone that likes
I mean,
Apothecary. She
obviously,
said it was pretty decent.
Okay,
pretty good.
we need to come to a consensus,
I
y'all.
think it's a romance.
Let's all agree.
Okay.
Let's do process elimination.
obviously,
It ain't Delicious in
DanDaDan is
Dungeon.
best,
It ain't Delicious in Dungeon.
nigga.
That's for damn sure.
Why are you specifically targeting Delicious in Dungeon and not bullshit Ren?
Oh my.
All right, look, let's no agendas, y'all. Let's go. DanDaDan, we all agree it's DanDaDan, right?
Yeah, it's
I-
DanDaDan. Well,
Completely
we all know
What, Dudley?
Delicious in Dungeon.
Wait,
deserves
okay,
it.
wait, Dudley, do you not think it's DanDaDan?
I think it's Free Ren. I'm gonna be completely honest. I
Okay.
think it's between Solo Leveling and Free Ren.
When your son
And
is a
I
geek.
say that.
Wait, you don't think DanDaDan? You think
okay.
it's between Solo Leveling and Free Ren and not? Interesting.
Yes.
Why?
Also, because DanDaDan is really good, but one, we haven't gotten to what I consider the best part of this the early series.
Okay.
Into Free Ren and Solo Leveling have just consistently been movie level quality throughout. Free Ren is just it's. I know how you niggas are, so I'm not gonna talk about.
No,
how,
I am
I'm not
interested
gonna
in
talk about
Free Ren.
No,
No, I'm-
Sell us.
Okay, my bad. I know how power is, but Free Ren's story was genuinely heartwarming. It had a lot of good topics. It was really good. Solo Leveling, not so much in the story, right? Not so much in the story. When? Not so much in the story, but again, it was beautifully directed. The animation was gas the entire time. Some of the best fights throughout the year. So I think those are
Okay.
some between those two would be my picks. If the next arc for DanDaDan was out, then maybe, because that's when shit starts to get really good for DanDaDan. But I don't
Girl,
know.
this is what I don't get because DanDaDan has the Aria arc, constantly movie level quality,
Aria arc is also very good. But
and just the cultural impact it's had is why I would go with DanDaDan. But I am going to tap into Free Ren just because I want the manga volumes because they're really pretty. To be honest, that's the only reason why I'm gonna tap into it.
I think also DanDaDan is a very solid adaptation. Like this is.
All right. Anyway,
No,
Nova, what do you think for anime of the
Okay.
year?
I've only watched Delicious in Dungeon, DanDaDan, and a little bit of solo leveling. I'm gonna give it to solo leveling, low key.
Calco. All right, Power. What are you giving? You're giving it to DanDaDan. Deadly's giving it to Deadly. Pick. You
I
have to
mean,
pick one.
obviously it's DanDaDan, but
Kieran.
I also gotta talk about Delicious in Dungeon because the Delicious in Dungeon is a show, y'all. Bro, nigga, bro, please, y'all gotta just listen to me. Delicious in
Yeah,
Dungeon
I
is a
can't- I
show.
can't.
Go ahead, talk.
Not
Go ahead,
only is
talk.
no, not only are the characters very well written, but also the world building is like some of the best in honestly anime overall. Like the way the author actually goes in depth about like the politics, the races, like all the monsters, the dungeons, the rules. It's very good. Yeah, I heavily recommend it. If it wasn't for DanDaDan, this would definitely be my pick because Delicious in Dungeon is an all-around well-written show, well-handled show, and it's very powerful and very good. I haven't seen the others, so
Yo,
hey, bro. Solo leveling
bro.
got grand hype moments, though.
Solo leveling's gonna win the anime of the year, though.
Calco, pick one. You can only pick one.
Okay, if I'm only picking one anime of the year, I'll say DanDaDan. But I've heard like some noise about Apothecary. I know it's like a romance. I know Solo
Romance tapped in.
really pop.
That's all it took. That's all it took.
Never mind. It's Diaries. It's
Aggressive
Diaries.
dialing better.
What does that have to do?
What does the Diaries have to do? I don't get it.
No, I said Diaries wins. I'm saying this.
Oh,
Oh,
All right.
you're a slave.
yeah, it's like a shoujo romance from what.
Shoujo? Isn't that girl on girl? Never mind.
No,
No,
shoujo is
no,
it's
no,
basically the
no.
girl
Wait,
version
what's
of
the problem,
shonen.
girl, bro? Hold on. What's the problem?
No.
Okay.
We're not doing this.
Womanizer.
Everyone.
Womanizer.
Done.
Shoujo
Stop.
How am I a
Stop.
womanizer?
Done.
is
Stop.
geared
Stop.
towards girls.
Stop.
Kelko,
Please.
so pick
please.
one, Kelko. You're picking DanDaDan?
If I were to pick an anime of the year, I'm picking DanDaDan.
Okay. So down okay.
Let's move on.
Let's go.
Film of the year. Look back.
Here.
Look back. Not even close.
Yeah, let's look back.
Not
It's
even
free.
close.
Wait. My
No.
Hero Academia, bro.
No, that
No.
bullshit ass My Hero movie
Bro,
is not winning, bro.
Look back. It's not even close. Best continuing series.
Series.
We have Bleach.
Bleach.
No,
Bleach.
it's One Piece. It's
No,
One Piece.
bro.
Don't care.
Bro. Bleach elevated
Don't
the
care.
source material so much. That shit was gas.
Okay,
and so
and
did One Piece. I fear.
And One Piece just better.
Fortunately, One Piece
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
greatest
sure.
continuing series of
You
all
really
time.
want-
And this series is on a weekly basis and is the best looking anime of all time on a weekly basis. Okay,
And
continuing
time?
series. This is for 2024, right?
knowledge.
Fishman Island started
Yeah.
2025. Okay, I was gonna say if this is the no, it's literally Egghead on the thing. It's not the Fishman Island shit. I don't know why Oshino Ko's on here. Fuck that bullshit. But yeah, One Piece
That
is just
bullshit.
Yeah, it's One Piece free.
unfortunately One Piece just continues to dominate. It's like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Also, I still haven't watched. I don't think I've watched the latest part of Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War, but 1,000 Year Blood War isn't a good arc, so agenda is gonna be pushed.
Last part was really good.
No.
My God,
What?
Power,
Yeah,
because you didn't read the manga, bitch. You are watching the anime.
Power, that's your hot take, bro.
So do we all agree it's One Piece?
I don't want to. I don't want to
Yes.
spoil.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, man.
Best new series, DanDaDan, free. Oh well, it's basically
Bro, it's
anime.
not free. It's not free. Shit.
Yo, nail.
definitely
Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Come on,
Shut my
bro.
bitch ass up. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. You do this every time, nigga. Fuck you.
Don't even worry about it.
Bro, he
I got you.
disrespects you. I disrespect you. I get my role taken away. What about him?
No, don't worry. I already told you, bro. Look, I said whenever I say that, you know what happens, bro. Like, come on.
You know what, Neil? You should totally give it to me.
Do not get that shit.
You're not even wrong either, bro.
No,
You're not even wrong.
Yo, can I get my roll back?
No, mind you. I ain't saying anything. I've been
You just
keeping the
told me to shut my
non-aggression.
bitch ass up,
Bro, because you just
I don't
came
even
after
care.
my series for no fucking reason. I mean,
Are
keep
you
in
a
mind,
Hitlerite?
I've
Are you
been
a Hitlerite?
keep
Are you a Hitlerite?
keep in mind,
Are you a Hitlerite?
I've been keeping
Are
the
you a Hitlerite?
non-aggression pack against B stars, but apparently it's fuck me and what I like. So
But it's
matter.
not fuck you and what you like, right? I'm just saying, bro.
Apparently it is.
I'm just
Apparently it
saying.
is.
I
Because
mean,
anytime something I like is fucked
I'm
up.
just
Fernley
bro.
is
No,
fuck you.
bro.
Anything
No,
I like
bro.
is fuck you. So
Like
shit,
what? I
bro.
know, bro. Like what? I just bro. You know my hate towards freeing, bro. Like that's the first time I said that. Shit, bro.
Okay. And all I'm asking you is to consider the fact that I like it and have some decency for it, bro. That's all I'm not asking you to watch the series. I'm not asking you to say it's good. I'm just saying just to like think about the fact that I like it, bro. That's all I'm asking, bro. Damn, bro.
Anyway, what do we think?
Howard doesn't like good anime anyway. So like,
What do we think for best new series?
So DanDaDan isn't a good anime? Is that what you're saying?
You know what the fuck I'm referring to, you stink bitch.
Yeah, sure.
What do we think for best new series,
Sure,
y'all?
nigga.
All right, let me see. You know, let's go with Kaiju number 8, bro.
Fuck no.
Tired of shit. All right.
I feel like I'm biased on this one.
Right.
Because I want to say DanDaDan, but that's like half because I read the manga. I know how good it's going to be. But
Okay, fine. Based off of the first season, you know what? Let's give it to Freeman. Fuck it, bro. This here damn ass pick here.
No, don't. Do not.
Power.
Best
Bro,
original
it's-
anime. I don't think any of us
Girls
have
gonna
seen.
cry. Girls gonna cry.
No. I heard girls. No.
brother.
Okay, best animation.
No.
DanDaDan. Free.
Okay, best animation.
DanDaDan. Come on.
I hate to be
Oh,
on this
Wait,
Riverin
Demon
train, bro.
Demon
but
Slayer? Actually, I didn't. Demon. Them niggas committed tax fraud, but them niggas are demons out there, bro.
Are you dead ass?
What are you talking about? Demon
Oh
Slayer
yeah,
is great
Horrible has
animation.
been committing tax fraud. Yes.
Oh yeah, tax.
That's
Oh,
hilarious,
oh
actually.
yeah. No, they commit tax fraud.
Or not, yeah, tax evasion or tax fraud. One of those two. Yeah. That's why the animation looks good and they're paying their employees, right?
DanDaDan.
I don't know. DanDaDan does have some.
Really good animated sequences.
But I do think Freerun. I've seen some Freerun scenes.
Send me
Yeah,
a free run scene real quick.
That you could probably start the spell scene or the or whenever fighting those demons.
I mean, it's so unfortunate that free and fan bases consist of Hitlerites, bro.
I
It's actually crazy.
don't know why Furren's fan base just got all the Nazis. Because like I don't know where they came from.
See, I can tell you.
Racially profile the demons.
They came from K-On, bro.
They did come from K-On.
Bro, is K-On even a good anime, bro?
It's fun.
It's fun.
No, it's bullshit.
It's not bullshit. I listen to Power, bro.
Power call something else bullshit, by the way.
You like Naruto?
You like Dress Up Darling.
That is
Oh,
a
I
pedophile
love
anime.
it. I love every minute. What? Wait, what?
That is a pedophile anime, isn't it?
It is.
What?
What?
My dress up nigga lights or whatever.
No.
My dress up niglet.
Now let me watch this real quick.
It's not.
Like the that seems so good.
でも目の前の互角の相手の対処で天気だ。ペルーを探す余裕なんてあるはずがない。だって。
I mean, it's good for sure, but remember episode
like the Ira episode or
the flashback
Krabby
episode
Chase?
when she was chasing after the cart, bro. Like, come on, bro.
That shit looked fucking real.
Come on.
Like that shit was.
But Demon Slayer, Demon Slayer. Oh, it might be Demon Slayer. Yo,
It's
I
also
actually don't
because
know.
like I just think Fairman because like even outside of the action scenes, that shit is consistently just like movie levels of quality. It's actually kind of crazy. I don't know where they got the points for that, but DanDaDan's also really good. Demon Slayer is
All right,
Demon Slayer.
let's take everybody just say what you want. Dudley, what do you think?
I'm going Fairman.
Nova,
Demon Slayer.
Calco,
Kaiju number 8.
Calco.
Demon Slayer.
Power.
DanDaDan.
Yeah, I don't care. Nail, what are you picking, Nail? He don't see. He don't.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm not even part of this shit, but y'all got it.
I don't know.
They 2 cents every now and then.
They said Demon Slayer. I'm just gonna go Demon Slayer. I actually don't know.
Shit, fair enough.
That explosion scene is really realistic.
Character
Character
design.
Delicious in Dungeons. Delicious in Dungeons.
Anyway, anything but Delicious in Dungeons. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like these. It's literally just the anime of the year every single time.
It's Delicious in Dungeon.
I think it's DanDaDan, honestly. Like between the spirit and alien designs, the outfits, I think
very very unique.
Yeah,
what do you do? You know, Tyler, give us a reference, bro. Give us a reference of Delicious in Dungeon.
Listen.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, like look up the character designs in Delicious in Dungeon. Like they do.
No, please
like
don't. Please don't.
She does so much research on the designs based on the cultures and stuff, and also like how it fits with the world building. I think the designs are very good in this series. Like generally, for the different races and stuff.
You're not being dead ass, right?
No, she's right, but I'm not trying to argue this, bro.
I mean, like it's cool, but it's like it's nothing like that stands out. Like
I think
like there are like several other anime that have characters that look just like this. Like
I don't think that's true.
It
but
literally
also,
is true.
Even the simplest designs in this are very like.
Anyway, anything.
I mean, I go a lot. None of these designs seem.
None of those designs stand out to me. Like, I mean,
they don't stand
true.
out. They're not meant to stand out.
Yeah, it could be true, but like.
I think they work very well as designs, but I don't think they're meant to like catch your eye or anything. Like DanDaDan's, for example, like every character has a cool outfit. Like they're like, it's a different. The author's trying to do something different compared to DanDaDan. It's just
I'm going with DanDaDan. If this is
yeah,
best director, Megumi Ishitani. No, I'm not even gonna.
Oh yeah, free.
I'm not going to ask.
Yeah,
which one is that, nigga?
One Piece.
The fan letter episode.
The One Piece fan.
Best background.
Yeah, even I got it. Bro,
background art?
One Piece fan letter. Why does that shit look so good?
Nigga, you don't even watch One Piece. How the fuck? Like, what?
Bro, no, I do you think I don't watch I don't get clips on my timeline?
So you watch that shit, bro?
I don't know for background. I mean, I guess when like the demons be fighting them. I mean, I guess I don't fucking know. Like, I guess DanDaDan. What do y'all think?
I think DanDaDan is very creative with the direction, especially. I think one of the best things that DanDaDan anime did was the color theme for like the yokai and the aliens.
Actually, no, I think I might give this to Freeman.
Really? Oh wait, is this background art? I thought that was director.
If it's background art, I think I will give it to Freeman because like Freeman does have very like. You know what? There you go, Dudley. There you go. Here's that best romance. All right, hold on. I'm tapped in. Blue box. Blue box. Don't care.
Have you started Blue Box?
Nope. Yet? Don't care though.
You suck.
I just know it's Blue Box because it's definitely not Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
Here?
I watched Rama. Rama was really good. But
yeah, I do. I've seen Blue Box, Scott Pilgrim, and some Makiene. I do think it's Blue Box. Blue Box is them niggas are adorable, bro. I love them.
Go.
You haven't started the
That's
series,
my goats,
nigga.
Though. Those are my goats though. Best comedy. Right. It's not Konosuba, I'll tell you that. It's not Konosuba. My dear friend, ain't this the bullshit power light?
Oh, my god.
Hell
bro,
no.
It's
probably X-Men. Hell no. I'm not voting on Delicious Dungeon.
No.
I'm not voting on Delicious Dungeon for
please.
shit.
Okay. Okay, put aside the fact that Power is a Delicious in Dungeon fan, okay, for just like 5 seconds, okay, and like just trust me, bro. It's a funny series. It balances
is
out that
actually
comedy
really fucking
with the serious natures of the anime. It's really good. It's funny. Please, bro, come on.
Nova, what do you think? As the expert opinion in here.
I said Rama 1/2. I really like that anime.
I need to
Really,
watch that.
it's really funny. I really love it.
Coco.
I voted Spy Family.
We need to have some conversations about Spy Family.
I think Spy Family is like. I think Spy Family. Spy Family is cute.
Spy Family is the best 6 out of 10 ever.
Okay, and what's wrong with that? Like I said, you need a little mid in your life.
There ain't exactly. There ain't nothing.
I'm gonna trust Dudley. I'll vote this bullshit. Best action.
I'll take it. Best action.
Windbreaker.
Solo leveling or
solo leveling.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Solo leveling is all about action, so like I feel like I have to vote it.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I was gonna say Windbreaker, but not. Windbreaker's really good. I don't think it's the best.
Keep in mind, again, can anybody name a single cool choreography from Bleach? By the way,
but
Ichigo versus Yu Habaha in the first part of the.
Yo, why do just say y'all watch? Why do people try to pronounce his name for real? Yu Habaha.
Wait. When did niggas start doing that? Cause I swear to God, niggas just saying y'all watch. When did niggas start doing
that?
They
start saying Yohaba, because he's
because of the anime.
Yeah, because
Bleach niggas are corny, bro.
Isekai. I'll just vote. I'm not. I'll just vote ReZero. I'll just vote. I'll just vote ReZero. I'll just vote. I'm not.
ReZero is the greatest.
Ain't Mushoku Tensei the weirdo shit?
Yeah.
The main character is a self-admitted pedophile.
We know about Nova. Best drama. Anime film.
I count through it as a drama.
It's definitely not Oshinoko. I'll tell you that much.
Is incest not hype power?
Is incest
power? Hey, power. This is before all that shit happened. This is what you were saying was peak. So shit, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, this was like what 4 years ago now.
4 years ago. 4 years ago, you were saying this is peak. So
Slice of life.
Yeah. So what do you think happening like 365 plus times 3 days now?
The Dangers in My Heart. Okay, what the fuck is this?
Why did this get put for? Okay, this is a romance anime. I don't know why this guy put for slice of life and not romance.
Wait. This is what? What's the
Dangers?
Best slice of life.
Oh my god!
I've heard of this series.
Isaiah, hear me out when I say this. It's laid back camp.
Don't listen to her. It's Dangers in My Heart.
I click on laid back camp.
Coco.
Dangers in My Heart is very good.
Really? What is it about? Is it a rom-com?
It's a rom-com. Yes.
Deadly's gonna make me cry.
Should I tap in? Is something I would like?
Yes.
Honestly, yeah.
I need a good slice of life for rom-com in my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna trust though.
I think
there's a series called My Dress with Dolly.
To talk about this series with somebody for so long.
I'm gonna trust y'all. The Dangers in My Heart. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna keep that there.
Okay, bro.
Now, are you actually gonna watch it?
Yes, I'll actually watch it.
And not watch it until like 2 years
Best
later.
main character.
Momo
and Okura in separate spots, huh?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Momo. It's Momo.
Well, at least they're both on here and not just Okura.
I would say Momo's more of the MC than Okura, to be honest.
Yeah. I think the author like flat said that Momo is like more than MC.
Goat. That's my goat. That's my girl.
I mean, Momo hasn't really done. She hasn't really like gotten. I mean, if y'all think it's Momo.
Okay. What? You no, you're fucking weird, nigga. You did this with Ira too. She just was the main character of her own arc.
Talking about season 1.
Oh yeah, this
Even
is for the anime. Huh?
What the fuck are you talking?
Even season 1.
Like what? Yo, like what?
My bad.
Like what? She hasn't. I'm still saying she hasn't gotten her like real like moments yet. So like,
yeah.
But she has gotten like a lot of focus already. Like we got to see her a bunch of her relationship with her grandma.
Okay, I think
we also saw her develop her powers and like see the what was her name? Acrobat Silky's past. So we get to see like Momo's more more sympathetic side.
Yeah, because I think because the like In
which is
terms
like
of
one of the
whose
most important
personality
parts of the
shows
series.
more, Momo is
It's
like
definitely
at the
Momo's.
forefront. Yeah, because Okurin goes to the forefront during the Evil Eye arc, but during the first part of the anime, it's mostly Momo. We see most of the shit from her point of view.
So
Sung
all of
Jin-woo
you,
might be the best, bro.
all of you are saying Momo.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying Sung
Yes.
Jin-woo.
Sung Jin-woo.
Who is that?
Why is
Ain't that
that-
nigga from Solo Level?
That's
From Soul Level.
Solo Level,
I'm surprised
nigga.
Dudley isn't saying
Never mind, bro.
Freeman.
Freeman is very
A
good.
bland
in
ass
this thing.
character.
Stop. No, she isn't.
All right,
Stop.
so I'm just gonna go vote
He
Momo.
knew- that nigga nailed it, bro. That nigga nailed
Best
it.
supporting
you-
character: Turbo Granny, Sayako.
Senshi. It's Senshi. It's Senshi. It's Senshi.
All right, so we're
Who?
going with Sayako.
Who is Senshi? Who is that?
Those, see,
It's
Tower,
the
I fucking
from,
hate you. I genuinely hate you, bro. Because like
What?
I
What?
can't defend you about Delicious in Dungeon because you turn around and shoot Freeman, bro. Like, and I know you would like both, but you're such a bitch about it. It's like, oh
Who
my
are we
God,
going
bro.
with for
Oh my
best
God, I
supporting
hate you.
character? Nova, I want to hear you, big bro.
I mean, Psycho. I like I said, I didn't watch Freerun yet, and I don't know the.
Let's keep it that way.
So yeah.
Stop, bro. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You got a couple more times before I start shooting at B stars again.
Oh,
Gotcha.
What did he say to you?
Kelko, what do you
Oh,
go?
chill.
Kelko, what do you think?
Chill on Peak Stars, man. Damn.
You said who?
Seiko.
Yeah, I go a second.
Okay.
Must protect at
Must
all
protect
costs.
at all
Okurun. Why is Okurun here?
Cause he's a wholesome fella or something.
He's a wholesome
yeah,
100 Chungus character.
You kill yourself, nigga.
Wait, this series looks like it's adorable.
This anime about a deaf girl.
Did they put some Yuri in here, bro?
She's deaf.
Are you sure
She's
she's
Fucking
deaf, yes.
womanizer.
Yes.
Fucking womanizer. Okay, she's deaf. I must
How am I a
protect all
woman?
costs.
How am I a
I'm going with her.
womanizer?
Shut the fuck up. You're annoying.
That's not even what it means.
I'm going with her. Is that crazy? Has anybody seen this series?
I have.
I've seen a little bit of it.
shut
No,
the
just
fuck
lied
Is,
out
is
his
it not
ass.
Anya chat? Is it not Anya chat? Is it not Anya chat? She can finally afford groceries again.
What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
What, like literally. What are you talking about?
You never seen-
Anyway, I'm going with
never seen
her.
that
I'm
one,
going
Chase.
with her. I'm going with her. Yuki,
Type shit.
I will protect Yuki at all. Anime song. Come on. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, it's okay. What other options? Yeah, no.
The
it's
other
okay.
options are whatever the fuck these are, but it's.
Are we tapped into level chat? I am the solo leveling.
Best OST in general.
Bleach.
Isn't that opening like ass or?
Yes. Bleach
No,
1000
this
Year
is the
Blood War doesn't
OST,
have
not
any
the opening.
OSTs that stand out to me. Yeah, the opening is part of the.
Bro,
Are you stupid?
Isaiah, you don't. You're saying none of the Bleach OST stood out to you? Not
Yes.
even the one that played during the fight with Lily Barrow?
No.
I don't even think he
How
knows who that
reflexive
is.
that?
I don't even remember who the fuck
Oh.
you're talking about. I'm to be honest.
Nigga, oh my god.
The sniper.
Boy,
the
You have to
you
tell
didn't even watch
you
it.
have to
Why
tell
are you saying your opinion?
because I've seen the rest of 1000 Year Blood War and none of that. Who?
But you
who
haven't
fo-
seen this part, which is here.
Okay, so does this part have an entirely new OST from the previous ones? Because all the
it has
other
a bunch of new tracks.
because all the other 1000. Shut up, kid. All right, y'all pick. I don't care. I don't got an opinion.
I'm going with
This nigga-
down pure personal preference.
Yeah. DanDaDan's the only score I've actually heard. So
Solo Levelings is decent, but there's some good.
Yo,
picks.
I know
wouldn't
the
say it's
viewers
best,
hate us,
though.
bro. Best opening sequence.
Wait,
It's also no.
Wait, no.
Wait,
If this
no.
is the opening I think it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm
okay,
sorry.
GG,
Yeah.
GG, never mind.
GG's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I closed it by accident. It's right here. It's fine.
Okay, I was about to. Oh my god. Yeah, it's One Piece. Like,
How
you
was
know,
this?
competition.
Wait, how was this not for best opening in general? That's crazy. I'm going with that. Best ending. Dun.
Ending secret.
DanDaDan. Yeah.
Voice actor. Who do you voice? Momo? Who do you voice? Okarun? Okay. I didn't watch the Japanese version of DanDaDan, so I actually don't know.
You did it?
Momo's VA
No,
is
I, wa-
very
I
good
watched I watched
Japanese. I
DanDaDan and dub.
really love Momo's VA.
I think I did too. Did I? No, I watched in JP.
Bro, I'm a dubber now, bro. I don't got time for sub no more, bro.
You ain't shit.
You just can't read.
What?
Like,
I think the nigga
You
just wants to hear their
can't-
voices. I think he just wants to hear
No,
them
he
instead of
just
like.
can't read.
I don't think that's true.
Anyway,
Tyler.
who
Not
do
too
y'all
much
think-
on my goat.
Thank you.
wait,
bro.
click on that free one. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Momo.
It's Momo.
Momo's voice actor was really fun.
English.
Okay,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this is all you, bro.
Alex Lee.
All right, so
I
who do you
gotta go with
voice?
Alex Lee.
Alex Lee.
This is the voice.
Rice.
I'm going with Okarun, and here's the reason why. Number one, he's black.
Black.
Number two, all the bullshit he got from Annie Twitter about the black designs. Also, in general, his voice acting is just really good. Who says no?
That's a
Wait,
cool
Isaiah,
dude.
why do you say Okar? Oh, well, how do you say his name again?
Okarun.
Okarun?
Okarun.
Is it Okar?
It's Okarun. That's how you say his name.
Bro, why are you putting emphasis like you're a Japanese nigga, bro? Stop doing that. shit.
That's really it's Okarun. Like what are you talking
Not
about?
you!
Oh, my
Not
fault,
you!
big bro. My fault, big bro. My fault, big bro. How would I say?
It's my power, bro.
How stupid ass. Anyway, I'm going with
Sure, fine by me.
Is that all of it?
That was one more.
No, there's
All
one
right,
more.
that's all of it.
Wait, no, we never did best original anime because Power was talking about some.
Oh, Girls Been Cry. Girls Been Cry.
Yeah, never mind.
Girls
Okay,
Been
so
Cry,
those are
Been Cry.
all votes.
Okay, wait, okay. Let me see.
I'm not doing girl. I'm not giving this womanizer any fucking. I'm not.
What? I am not a
Yes,
womanizer.
you
Well,
are.
What
I
are
You
you
are.
mean,
talking
You are a
about?
woman.
Unfortunately, Buchigiri was dog shit.
What's wrong with being
Ninja
called a
Kamui was
womanizer?
dog shit.
It's Girls Been
And,
Cry. Come on.
I'm
That-
pretty sure the other three are Yuri. So, bro, hey man,
Anyway,
Ninja Kamui.
thank you guys for watching. That's our picks. I know you guys hate us, but it's cool. Let's just get on with it. Power, give us your hot takes, bro. The time I've been
Finally
dreading
time.
the most.
All right,
Is
so
it
Power,
finally time?
so Power, this is how this is gonna work. So give us the anime or the category you're doing first, and then you can say your take. And then you're gonna
how I
explain
separated
why.
it was like I actually separated it by like it's separated.
Just
by
read
anime
down
and
the
then,
list. Just read down the list. I don't
Yeah,
want.
so read
read
down
down
the
the
list of what you have so far, and then you just explain what it is. You tell what it is, and then you explain why you feel that way, and then we just talk about it. So
If we have anything to say about it. All right, go on.
Okay.
if we have anything to say,
Yo, Dudley, sit up, bro. If you're leaning back in your chair, you're a.
We're
How
gonna
many
be
niggas
here
in
for
here?
a while.
Army of
guys.
6.
Are we ready?
Army of 6, nigga. I'm playing Marvel Rivals.
nigga, I'm sitting up. Bro.
I'm setting my ass up.
Dudley, come.
That's
Dudley,
so-
come on, bro. Dudley.
Bro, just read out.
Power,
read
go
out the
on.
hot takes,
Go
bro.
on,
I'll
Power.
set it
Come
up.
on. Your
Okay.
first hot take.
DanDadan Kokoro Hikare Teku is the best.
What the
Dragon Ball
fuck are you
anime.
talking about? Dude, you're a loser. You're a loser. You're dead ass a loser.
No, what the fuck did she just say to me, bro?
Bitch put a hex on us. Like,
You could have said the English version, bro.
So just
I
say
don't know what the
DanDadan.
name of the song is in
It's
English.
just say DanDadan.
nigga, you mean the Dragon Ball GT
no.
opening? You could have
Just
just said
say
that.
that. Just say
Yeah,
that.
it's the,
Yo, I hate you. I dead ass
the
don't like
Dragon
you.
Ball
No,
GT
Power, you do this shit on
opening
purpose.
is the
You do this
best
on purpose.
Dragon Ball opening.
It's the best Dragon Ball opening? Okay, sure. I'm not gonna argue that. Like whatever.
Yes.
I mean that's a consensus. Yeah.
Well, it's not the
Yeah.
consensus. It's we got a power, but Don is really
We
good.
got a power fucking sucks, but
You
have
suck,
it-
dick.
have
You
it
suck.
as
You
next one.
suck. You suck, nigga. You
I
suck.
suck.
Got you. Gabe, don't worry about it. Got you. Nigga, chill out, bro. Chill out.
Wait, what?
Alright,
Why do you
That's a
think it's
good
such
question, homie. That's a good question.
Next
Okay,
up.
so this is a final opinion. Y'all fine with that?
Yeah. We're chill.
That's fine.
It's top two.
The Falconer and English dub GT score are bad and don't fit Dragon Ball at all.
You're retarded.
The Dragon Ball GT.
You know you can't
No,
say that,
okay,
bro.
no. Basically, this hot take, she thinks the Bruce Falconer OST does not fit Dragon Ball at all. Basically, the Rock that in Dragon Ball does not fit. That's what she's saying.
That's the opposite of my take of what I said the other day. What the hell?
Dude, you're just wrong.
I think it does fit. I think it
fits-
does fit.
it fits
In Z?
very-
Are you talking about in Z or
I do not
GT?
think it fits at all.
Cowboy, the only reason why you
Especially
think this is
the
because
English GT score. I think it's because like most of the tracks are not only like dog shit, but
wrong.
also like I don't know. I just like the.
Can y'all put on some Falconer for me? I need a reminder.
Okay, now hold on. No, I got you. No, I got you. Let me
You
sure.
got it.
Yeah, I got it.
The Falconer
Shut up.
was so bad that like the fandom gaslit themselves into thinking the Perfect Cell song sounded good. Isaiah. Let me put. I'm putting my hands on your shoulder when I say this.
Don't touch me. You have AIDS. Don't touch me. You have AIDS. Don't touch me. You have AIDS. What are we talking about?
Isaiah.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Okay, but I'm curious on why Power thing. Like, what made you think like this specifically?
Vegeta's theme too.
It's because like when I look at like random clips like from Dragon Ball Z in the English dub, and I hear those on the background, bro, that shit just takes me out because it does not fit like the Kikuchi score that was in the original dub, like the Japanese dub and stuff. I don't know, the Falconer track it's just because people have like fond memories of like the Super Saiyan 3 song.
Okay, and that's literally the exact same reason for you. You grew up with the Japanese OST because that's what they played in fucking shitty ass Brazil. So that's what you grew up with.
The thing is, it does fit Dragon Ball, and it's not just the select few tracks that are good.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, the Falconer score for 99% of it sucks.
That's
it's
just
like
not true.
Genuinely some bad OST. It's literally
I don't agree.
It's like
you're just wrong.
It's ear diarrhea. It's how it sounds.
That's exactly how I feel about the Japanese one. Like, so there are only a few Japanese tracks I like. The rest of them are like.
If it's more. If it's Z more, like no,
I do not think so. Like the Kikuchi score is just way better in my opinion.
Like I like the Kikuchi score too, but I think the mystical stuff works better in OG than it works for Z because they're going to space and they're doing all futuristic. Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z are two different series. One is about a mystical adventure, and the other one is about a futuristic sci-fi adventure.
The original manga was the same thing, but.
No, the manga was the same thing too. Like if I would do the manga, it transitions from mystical to sci-fi. That's literally what it does. If you think if mystical fits sci-fi, then that doesn't make any sense.
Bro, this OST.
But it did, and it worked for a reason. It worked for a reason.
What are we talking about?
The Falconers.
What are we talking about right now? You hear this? This song is crazy.
Okay, play the Japanese version. It's just way better.
It's
man.
not.
The Falconer score is just. Try.
Bro, what are we talking about?
You, bro, they play if they play this scene and have a flute over it, bro, this shit's
Why do you have to leave me?
The only thing the Japanese.
No.
The only.
Can
you shut the fuck up?
Play the Japanese.
Oh my god, yo! Like the only thing the JP OST has over it is the Genki Dama theme and Days of Fate. That's literally it.
That's
literally it. That's literally it.
Niggas tweaking, bro. Oh man,
bro. Are we being for real? Are we being for real right now? Like, no. Let's go. Let's really go scene for scene. Let's really go scene for scene. The exact same scene. Tell me, no, Power, look me dead in my face and tell me which feels more impactful and which feels more despair. Like, which should you feel more despair from?
Huh? Go on. No.
I'm actually curious how this Japanese one is gonna play out. All right, now go back to the Japanese one.
Okay, now let's see the Japanese one now.
Watch the full screen.
We're watching it.
No, he's not letting the full screen.
Yo, Dudley, wake your bitch ass up. It's Trunks on the screen.
Bro, I'm still awake, nigga.
I need you to watch it, though.
Like, you're hearing those static trumpets.
Bro,
like how tragic it
okay,
is.
cool.
This is like the same. This is like the same energy as like in Kiwami 2 versus like
originally the opposite.
Yes, bro.
Like this just hits. Like it just hits hard. It's just cool, bro. It's more. It literally does. It literally does. Like you're just wrong.
It's cool, but it's not the Japanese score. The Japanese score is just way better.
Cool, bro.
Dang, Japanese thing.
We not
okay.
we going to the only reason why you feel like this because you didn't grow up.
And
So
also
that's it.
the
I don't care.
we're
Next
still
hot
not
take.
forgetting about GT.
Next hot take.
Bro,
Next hot take.
bro. The GT.
Next hot take.
No.
No,
No. We
high.
still
Next
didn't talk
hot
about
take.
GT. Hold
We
on.
don't care.
No.
Bro,
I have I have a gripe with the GT English dub score solely because of the ending of GT. They butchered the ending.
Oh my
so
God, you're so stupid. This take pisses me off the most. Power. Oh my. No.
Isaiah,
You almost got me.
gonna
You
tell
almost
me,
got me.
Isaiah,
Yes, it's better.
look in
Yes,
my
it's
eyes
better.
and-
Yes,
Isaiah,
it's better.
listen-
It's better.
listen
It's
to me,
better. It's
listen to me,
better.
boy.
It's
Boy,
better.
listen
It's
to
better.
me.
It's better.
Isaiah,
Nail.
listen to me.
Say it. I'll cut it out.
Listen to
I'll
me,
cut it
boy.
out. I'll cut it out.
Listen.
140.
Shut up!
140. 140.
Isaiah,
140.
Isaiah.
140.
What does it mean?
Okay, but what are you arguing about specifically?
Power
What's going on?
thinks the Japanese version.
No, can I speak? Can I speak, please? No,
Fuck it.
bro. So you no, actually let it play out, Isaiah.
That's what I was about to do, and then you said, "Let me speak."
Okay.
Fucking-
No, go. Let the English version play out, and then let the Japanese version play out, and you tell me what's wrong with it. Like, bro, don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off. You already pissed me off. Matter of fact, you need to die. Like that ass. You need to die. Oh my God, bro! Stop.
Oh my God! Like
This is
he's
not it.
really. Isaiah, you're really gonna tell me that
Shut
that
the
boring
fuck-
ass rock
It's
song
really not.
is
Shut
better
the fuck
than
up.
Kokoro Hikare Teku playing over the
Nigga,
memories
what
of
are
Dude,
you
you
saying,
are
man?
a weeaboo. Nigga, you're from Brazil. You're not from Japan. Stop fucking saying the names of Japanese. You are from Brazil.
Okay, you want me to say sorriso resplandecente? Tu vai entender isso?
What
I mean,
the
you're
fuck did
gonna
you just
understand
say to me?
Well,
What
to
did
be
you
fair,
just
you
say
did
to
say
me?
she was from Brazil.
Bro, say it in
Like,
English.
You want me to say the Portuguese title because
Just
I can.
say it in fucking English. You don't speak Japanese.
I don't know the English title of the song.
Don. Nigga, we all say Don. Thank you for watching Hidden Pod. I'm done. I can't. I'm not doing this no more. I can't. I'm not. Dudley, wake your bitch ass up. Dudley, wake your bitch ass up. Dudley, turn around.
Dudley, get up!
Dude, stop. This is the worst episode yet. Power's pissing me off.
Really totally.
No, Power's pissing me off.
Dudley, what is the setup here, bro? What's the setup?
Bro, I'm at the edge of my bed. I got my pillow and I'm laying down, nigga. That's the setup, bro.
Can't wrap my head around it. Just can't wrap my head around it. You really like that rock score over the.
That
Bro,
nigga Dudley really
go-
do like
go-
a non-binary dreadhead. It's crazy.
Go to the next top. Go to the next take. Go to the next take.
Oh my God.
Go to the next take.
Okay, the Dragon Ball Super isn't that bad. Like looking back on it, like
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty normal.
No, that's not a normal take.
like
Define-
okay, even
define
ignoring
not
the
that
Tournament
bad.
of Power, I think
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Super as a whole is very solid. Like even some original story arcs.
I
I think
don't
like
agree.
the restraining between for example Battle of Gods and Resurrection F is really good. I think the Goku Black arc honestly
Is dog shit.
the ending is like the worst one of the
No,
worst
the arc-
endings I've
no.
ever seen in media.
Okay, go on, yeah, go on.
But the Goku Black arc, I think it's actually pretty good. Like looking back on it,
It's not. Okay, go on. Next.
It is.
No, okay. So, all right. Battle of Gods is solid. Battle of Gods fine. Resurrection F is fucking terrible. Universe 6 versus 7 is boring.
The Resurrection F retelling.
No,
I think the
I'm not even
Goku,
talking about the retelling. I'm
like,
just talking about the arc in
everything from
general.
The Goku. Oh yeah, the arc sucks, but the Goku like starting from when Goku and Vegeta arrived, the retelling is actually pretty good. Like there are some very good cuts during that portion actually.
Okay,
But
a good cut
yeah,
doesn't
I
mean
think
good
Dragon
art.
Ball Super isn't that bad as people make it out to be. Like it's the worst thing in Dragon Ball history.
But it
like
is.
yeah, sure, I understand if you look at the Goku Black arc ending, but then it involves Trunks, so it was gonna be some bullshit. Anyway.
Okay, the Goku Black arc is fucking bad before the ending because Zamasu's plan makes zero fucking sense when you think about it. Did you?
Terrible.
Okay, so don't think about it. I don't know.
So don't think about it. What are you talking about?
Don't think about
Like, what are you
it.
talking about? Don't think about it.
Are you arguing for Super as a whole or like the anime?
The anime.
No.
Oh hell no.
You're
Oh, hell
just
no.
you're
What the-
just
No,
tripping.
the
Super
anime
is
the
terrible.
worst. The Super anime is
It's,
bottom
I
tier.
I don't
Bottom
think
tier
it's
Dragon
that
Ball.
bad as people make it out to be.
No,
No, Super anime is really way worse than the manga. The manga does everything that the anime tries to do. Like everything the manga does is way better than what the anime tries to do with it. You know why? The reason why the anime sucks is because everyone still acts the exact same way they do from Z, and because everything is fucked up on the story. Everything is boring all the way till the Tournament of Power. Like, I mean, well, Goku
And-
Black, but they just can't fix
And even the Tournament of Power sucks, but that's another
and even in
conversation.
the Tournament of Power, we're still boring. But they just kept. Why did they give us Vegito Blue?
What?
Because niggas were bored.
That is just not. That's just not true.
Bro, I
Yes,
I
it
talk
is.
about this all the
They
time.
brought back Trunks. They made Goku Black. They made Vegito Blue. They brought back Broly. Super.
Okay, that was all pretty good.
No,
And
it
yes,
wasn't.
but that's later on. What I'm saying is that Super from the beginning to start to finish. It's like what I talked about GT. GT is boring as fuck until you get to Baby. And it's boring as fuck until you introduce the Shadow Dragons. Until actually Nova shows up.
Say that again.
Say that again. But like it's like Super and GT suffer from the same problems. It's boring from the start until you introduce something really cool, and then it sucks to the end until they introduce something cool again, and then it fucking sucks.
It's also
I disagree.
The best thing the best thing that came out of Super was were both of the movies. To be fair,
another thing.
Exactly.
Another thing about Super is that I won't even necessarily going to say it's boring. It's also just inconsistent. The writing is all over the place. The characterization, like Super doesn't like push the
They don't
needle
treat the characters with respect.
like
Vegeta acts exactly the same as he did in Z compared to the manga. In the manga,
Wait,
he's trying to change. Beerus even calls him out and
Okay,
says
but
like,
the
"You
thing
don't
is
act like
that
that."
Vegeta in the manga, the part where he wants to change is the moral arc, which like the Super anime hasn't adapted yet. So
No, but still, it's around the same part. Vegeta even felt like that, even like during Tournament of Power and like the other points of that. Like, I mean, still the manga, even if the manga still like it goes on to different places, they both adapted superhero. So I mean, I don't think that's like a detriment to the anime. I still think you could criticize the anime for not changing Vegeta. But like,
yo, Deadly. I'm not gonna tell you again, Deadly.
Well,
Deadly. If you don't
I watched, nigga, no, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I watched Goku get like 5 separate times in this fucking pot recording.
All right, but I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up now. Sit the fuck up, bitch. Anyway,
fuck you, nigga.
The Super anime.
yeah,
the characterization.
Overall, I think Super is very entertaining start from ending.
Yeah, if you don't think about it, and you just want to see cool fights.
Damn,
Power.
Wait. Who got an Uber Eats promo, bro? Who got an Uber Eats promo?
I don't know.
Right now, we got
is very good.
Bro, I'm trying to get something from McDonald's, bro. Who got an Uber Eats promo, bro? I
don't got
nigga, ain't you just ordered something earlier, bro?
Also,
I didn't order shit earlier yet. Keep going, bro.
Power. Do you feel like this is the exact reason why Dragon Ball Super fucking sucks and why Daima was so refreshing? Because Daima had an actual story with like a plot that actually felt like it mattered and wasn't just some monster of the week type shit. And like, bro, like
you don't think the Goku Black arc was that?
Super Goku Black sucks. Zamasu's plan makes zero sense.
And the plot makes no sense. Bro. You're telling me that like how did Zamasu come to be if the first timeline Goku, the whole
Thank you.
It still makes no sense.
Zamasu shouldn't exist.
Zamasu should not have existed. And how did he get Goku's body if Goku never went there and didn't know who Zamasu was until we saw
Okay,
his body?
this is a big mistake that they make, but actually like the big reason Zamasu even like one of the motivators for Zamasu is actually him watching like Goazu the universe.
We know, no, shut up. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying. We're saying Zamasu should not exist. And the Zamasu that got Goku's body shouldn't know about Goku. Because the version of Zamasu that took Goku's body never met him.
Exactly. And the only reason they went to Zamasu is because Whis and Beerus said, he looks like a Kai. Only Kais have time rings. That's the only reason why.
Okay, but
so
this
how
is
did
a
he
big
go back
this
in
is
time?
a mistake that they committed. But like one of the big motivators for Zamasu, even outside of that, which would make would still work if they like remove that motivation with fighting Goku, but is him watching Goku fight Hit from the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament, which happens also, which is like one of the main motivators for even him going after Goku, because Goku was using a God's power, which like pissed him off a lot because like you know how he hates mortals and stuff.
You just said absolutely nothing. Like you literally just said nothing.
No,
Like,
I do think like Zamasu existing does make sense.
no,
We
It
take
did.
that
It
into
did-
account.
no,
she's not gonna
Power,
listen to it. All right, go on.
I want
Next
to
one.
say, all right,
Next one.
you
You're
know,
not getting it.
got that
You're
one,
not getting
got
it.
that
You're
one.
not getting it.
You got that
Yeah,
one.
bro.
Man.
Sure.
Next.
Should I go to the next one?
Yeah, go
then?
to the next one.
Please let it be Naruto. Please let it be Naruto. I want Isaiah to have an aneurysm.
Oh, you're gonna
Read
be
it.
disappointed.
Read it.
Nova.
Read it in order.
ahead.
Go in order.
Also, Nail, I want to say something. Yeah.
UI Goku is stronger
Bro,
than
alright,
Beast.
bro.
Wait, what'd you say, Power?
UI Goku is stronger than Beast Gohan.
Uh-oh.
It's not a hot take. You're just
Yeah.
wrong. Like you're just wrong.
You are wrong, but like
You're just wrong. Like
You know what? Hey, it's a Goku agenda. I'll take it. I'll take it.
it's just wrong. Like,
I mean,
like,
Goku
like,
has
yeah.
better technique. He's faster.
He's faster, but
Might
go.
not have the
What do you mean
firepower.
faster? Gohan literally blitzed him. What are you talking about?
Because he was distracted.
He was just no. He literally wasn't. Yo. I'm not power
I'm not
scaling, but
bro.
power of
I'm
all
not,
people.
bro. Call my name when y'all get to the JJK shit, bro.
I'm not power scaling with you because like you literally just like Goku more and like you're just being ignorant. Like what you're saying is like it's not even an opinion, you're just wrong. Like it's not even a hot take, you're just wrong. So move on.
Am I?
Yes, you're objectively wrong. Go reread chapter 104. Next hot take. Don't repeat this.
No. Pull it up right now.
No, I'm not doing this with you. Next hot take.
Actually, what's your name? What's the name? Kilka, how do I redeem this code, bro?
Niggas in Uber Eats, bro.
Okay.
Next take.
Hot take. The 1,000-year blood war, it wasn't that bad in the manga as people make it out to be.
Deadly. I saw Deadly's eyes open the fuck up when she said that. Oh my god. No, that's just wrong. The 1,000-year blood war is really bad.
I will say that the conclusion is like very iffy, but I still think it's like one of the Kubo's best work in the 1,000.
No, it is not.
Okay.
Go on,
Okay,
Dudley.
no, I've talked about this a little bit before. You know what the problem with 1,000-year blood war is? Kubo got to the last arc of Bleach and wanted to do all this crazy shit. So each Stern Witter has these crazy ass busted ass abilities that each take like 40 fucking chapters each to defeat. So each fight, every single chapter is like, oh, whoever's the Soul Reaper that's fighting them does this crazy ass thing. Oh, it does absolutely nothing. And they repeat that for the next 20 fucking chapters until someone finally fucking does something and the fight ends and it's not satisfying, and then you move on to the next fight. And happens like 4 or 5 times.
That middle section.
Some of them do have a formulaic like structure. Like the way Kubo delves into like the Soul Reapers and the like select few stand reader that actually matter, I think is very well handled and very well done.
Okay, sure.
For example,
No, you can continue.
Nah, like for example, like Kyoraku, he barely got any changes in the anime, right? If I recall correctly, because that was a very solid portion of the story. For example, even the early portions that like I forgot how much I like. I know Core 2 is like the one with the most changes, but even like part 1, like the start of the arc, the middle portion, I think it's all really good, and like I said, some of Kubo's best work. I just think like it starts falling apart the moment like Uryu like reveals himself to like Yugram, and like their fight, bro, their quote unquote fight on the manga is just
Okay, so you want to know the issue with
that
1,000-year
was-
blood war? Here's the thing with that 1,000-year blood war. Like Dudley said, the middle section of 1,000-year blood war is really boring. Next issue with 1,000-year blood war, and just a problem with Bleach in general, is the power creep within the characters. I just a lot of Ichigo's powers and things that he gets, it's just like I just don't feel like it's like, honestly, this isn't just for 1,000-year blood war. Every single arc, like I feel like a lot of Ichigo's power isn't actually earned. Big like first example I could think of, Dangai Ichigo. Like he just conveniently found a room that lets him train for 2 months, and he just conveniently found a move that lets him one shot Aizen. Like
that wasn't convenient.
It literally was convenient. It literally
it wasn't
was.
convenient.
Oh
In
my
fact, it
God.
matters narratively because Aizen is the one that like fucked everything up for himself when he's supposed to be like this big mastermind. That's the thing. He killed the cleaner, which allowed like Ishin to like train Ichigo to learn the final Getsuga Tensho. I think it is a very well earned power up, especially what it means for the narrative. That
Was he done
Aizen
yet?
ended up creating the one that
Dudley?
would take him out, which
Dudley,
was
yes or
like
no?
also something he did want, like
Dudley,
to
yes or
have
no?
someone as powerful as him, but he didn't expect he would be like overpowered to that point. Like I don't think Ichigo's power ups aren't earned at
Are you
all.
do-
Like
are you
all
willing
of
to
them
finish
matter
now?
very
Are you done now?
significantly for like
Are you
him
done?
as a character and his journey.
No,
All right.
I'll give you
Anyway,
Don guy was earned, but everything else is just Ichigo's power was always inside of it the whole
then
time.
that's my issue. Like all of Ichigo's powers is just, oh, you've always had this inside you. You just didn't know how to unlock. Like it feels cheap. And that's my issue because you'll call this out, this problem out, and all Bleach fans will go like, oh, it was foreshadowed. It doesn't mean it was fucking well done. Like it's cheap.
Even
Can you shut
outside
the
of the
fuck up?
Okay.
God damn. I hate Bleach fans, yo.
no,
Yo.
but even
Bro.
outside of like foreshadowing,
And she don't shut up.
it
And
is
she don't
it
shut
is
up.
very well handled with
It's
like
not.
the
Oh my
Yohabaha's real and Zangetsu's real identity and like what he meant for his Quincy side to hide his Soul Reaper side because he didn't want Yohabaha to eventually fight Ichigo and kill him. Like I think it is some very like powerful stuff, especially if everything but the rain when Ichigo finally finds.
All right. So like I was saying, I think it's just really cheap and really what's the word? Forgot the word I'm looking for. What's the word? I think it's a bit disingenuous, right? To have Ichigo just be like part everything in the series, and then it conveniently comes out for him when he needs it. Like it just feels cheap. Like I don't care how much foreshadowing or build up there is to it. The fact that that's even a possibility, like it's just not very entertaining. I feel like it's just boring because every single fight Ichigo gets into, he's going to unlock the his secrets technique that's been stored inside of him for however fucking many years. And like it's just not very fun to read. Um like I said, with Don Guy Ichigo, I didn't listen to anything the fuck she said. So I didn't know. I just don't think him randomly like the little place that he was running in between to get to Aizen, him conveniently finding the fucking room of spirit and time to train for 2 months to go then fight. Like no,
that one is not inconvenient. That one is like not convenience because his dad was the reason that he knew there, and it was like established in Soul Society what that room did, and like there was a guardian that like that protected it, so like you couldn't do fuck shit with it. And when his father found out about that, they used that to their opportunity to like train him in the time. I don't think that's like because it was established already of what they did, just no one could do it because there was a guardian there and Aizen killed it. So and plus Ichigo did lose all that power anyway, but hey, it's just like the hyperbolic time chamber. So I mean, I can't really get mad at it for that one. However you feel about the other transformations, it's just that, huh?
Hyperbolic time chamber is done better. I'll unmute this bitch.
You said what?
Okay, can I speak again? Okay,
no, you can't.
Okay, it's fine for you not.
Jesus, like just a yeah.
Okay, I think we'll just agree to disagree. But Isaiah, Power, we can move on. We can move on. Power.
This brings me to my next point. Bleach. What was it again? Let me see.
Bleach in the first cities. Oh, yeah, we're cooked, bro.
Is unpopular due to because of circumstances.
You said wait,
what
what?
are the circumstances?
Wait,
Bleach isn't popular due to circumstances. She said.
Bleach is unpopular because of circumstances.
What circumstances?
Hold on, what circumstances? I would love to hear this.
And also, let me hear this real quick.
No, because not only was the anime just a horrible adaptation that didn't like the big problem with the anime is that it doesn't get like a bunch of the philosophy behind the characters, right? Like the
Stop
poems
this.
like that the
Stop
series
this.
has are very
Stop.
interesting.
Stop.
Let her finish. Let her
No,
finish.
she
Let her
cut
finish.
me off. Let me cut off. No, stop right now. Bad
Okay, tell me.
adaptations does not mean less popular. That like you're
And
like
also,
you're
to be
this is
fair,
just wrong. There are plenty
Bleach is very
animes that
popular.
have terrible adaptations and have gotten severely popular. Be like, what are you talking about?
Tokyo Avengers.
Okay,
I
because
don't
some
think
of them still got the essence of the series, right? But the problem with Bleach's original anime is that it doesn't. It
that's
lacks
just
the
not
essence of the
true.
story, of the characters, the philosophy behind the characters.
That's just not
The
true.
poems are very integral. The framing of how things are handled in the portrait and the story just isn't there in the anime, which is also like a problem because it's hard to translate Kubo's storytelling style to like anime, I think,
Yes.
because it relies a lot on even like the black and white is like very important to Bleach's identity and like the story, and then just like the anime overall just is one of the part of the reasons I think Bleach is and it didn't end up popular because it didn't get the essence of the series right, which in turn like since it is a big exposure people get to the series, it just isn't there. And also Bleach never like got a proper game also, which is like also something
That's
that is
also
big for
not true.
anime.
That's also not true. Bleach got
I
several
don't think
games.
No,
that's the reason why Bleach is not popular.
Bleach
I
Bleach
also think
Bleach
Bleach
got
is still one
several
of the most
games.
popular. Bleach is very popular, by the way. I don't think that's
no,
like
it is
fair
big
comparison.
very popular, but I mean like One Piece, Naruto levels. Since
I
Okay.
mean,
like
it is
I
okay,
mean,
okay, okay.
no, well, no,
Do you
it's
mean because of like? Are you
it's
talking about
nowhere.
around the world? Like, because I mean, Bleach is popular, but like it's not like I mean, unless you're trying to say like it's not as popular. Obviously, it's not popular like Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece. Like, obviously, like, are you trying to say is like it's not as popular as them, or it's just not
yeah, it's
popular
not as
enough?
popular as them, but I don't mean like as a whole, like next to every other anime. But like next to them, it's not as popular due to it's like those unfortunate.
No.
Neo, what are you doing?
I I just don't agree. I think you're on copium. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Bleach is very
But yeah,
popular.
also while I was on the topic of the anime, I think also this one is gonna be a bit funny to say, but I think Bleach is just too deep and requires a lot of reading comprehension, which like
Yo, I dead ass hate Bleach
certain
fans
people
so
just
much, bro. I dead ass hate Bleach fans so
And-
much, bro. Like, no, I know, like, no, I'm gonna be honest. Like, no, I'm tired of it. Yo, you Bleach fans are so fucking annoying, bro. Your series is not that fucking deep. No, no,
it
it's
is,
no,
it is.
it's little. It does not take a PhD to understand Bleach. Like, like everybody that reads Bleach and watch Bleach get what the fuck it's trying to say and what it's trying to do. It's not that fucking deep. It's just not that good. It's just not.
It is.
Stop it. Stop
It
it,
is.
bro.
Well, Bleach is good, but chill.
Okay, no, Bleach is good. But like, yo, Bleach fans will try to act like Einstein himself wrote that shit, bro. Like, bro, like Bleach is cool. Like the symbolism and metaphors with the poems, like I know what you're talking about. It's cool. I think the way Kubo wrote Bleach is really cool. I think it's really interesting. I even said this on this very podcast. I think in terms of the big three, like the lore of Bleach and how like it's built around it, I think it does it the best. I think it's really interesting. It's just it falls flat in many other areas, and that's why it's not that popular as much as popular as Dragon Ball or fucking Naruto or even fucking One Piece right now and other shit. Like it's just it falls flat in other areas, bro. It's
I mean,
not
I'm
that
not gonna lie, but
it's not that
it's
nobody
about time.
understands Bleach. It's just not like that, bro.
It's about time we
It
have like the
is.
conversations about like Bleach being in the like big three, bro. I don't think that shit deserves
Shut
it, bro.
Okay,
up.
okay, all right,
You
chill, all right,
haven't
chill, all right,
watched
chill.
it.
Bleach is very popular back in the day, bro. It was popular.
But what is Fullmetal Alchemist better than Bleach?
Fuck yes. Oh my god. It's not even close.
No,
Well,
not
Full Metal
even
shits on
close.
Bleach.
It is.
I
It
will-
does not. Shit on
It
Bleach.
shits on Bleach, bro. Like, and
It
that's the
does
thing.
not shit
And
on
y'all
Bleach.
think because something has depth, it means it's better. I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of that. I'm
Okay,
so
I
tired of
never
that
said
argument.
that though.
You
Did I
literally
say
just
Naruto was better than Bleach, for example?
you literally just said, "Oh, people don't understand Bleach." Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, They
Bro,
don't. I think that's
people-
a big problem of the
everyone-
perception of Bleach. People don't understand it.
Okay, so people don't understand Naruto. though.
Unironically.
People don't understand Naruto.
That is
Because
true.
Naruto
No,
more
nobody
easily-
understands Naruto. Like you require such a higher level of reading comprehension to understand Naruto. To understand that the series
No,
isn't
because
about
Naruto is
hard
very
work over
simple.
talent. Oh, Naruto's very simple, but everybody seems to think the series is about hard
Yeah,
work
yeah.
beats talent. So like, if it's so simple,
Yeah, I'm
then
not gonna lie.
why-
And Power, that was actually a terrible comparison, bro.
So,
that
like-
was genuinely terrible.
So like, if Naruto's so easy to understand, why is the main message and theme of the arc, series so misconstrued? If it's so simple.
Because what was the name of that nigga? That nigga just gaslit the entire internet into believing him.
Right. So you think one nigga gaslit the entire internet into believing him?
Yes.
You're an idiot.
Of course.
I'm deleting this episode. I'm like, go on, next take, bro.
We're not even halfway
Dudley,
through, Isaiah.
Dudley, do you have anything to say about this? Bleach is too hard for
No.
people. No, Dudley, no,
I-
I want to hear it, big bro. Dudley, me and you.
Okay, look, bro. My take is I think I think Kubo does go a little bit further. He goes a little bit more in depth about like character motivations and things of that nature, and like
agree.
just
Mhm.
world building and Bleach in general than the other shonens do. But at the same time, I don't think that the surface level of understanding is hard to achieve. It's just that like that depth is there if you like really like the series and want to go into it. But I don't think like it's hard to understand what's going on in Bleach or what's going on, like what the character's trying to do or what they feel or anything like that.
And that's another thing as well. Characters. I feel like none of the Bleach characters are really that much interesting for me want to do that. Like they're cool, but like the only character that I really feel invested in Bleach is Ichigo. That's literally
Hype
it.
moments in aura.
Like everybody else is like cool. Like I want to see them do cool shit, but none of the characters intrigue
But
me
you don't
enough
care
to
enough
really,
for
like,
him to deep
dive
down, like
deep
I know
into
what you
them,
mean.
yes. Ichigo's the only character because I think Ichigo. I would say I think Ichigo.
So you don't care about no Orihime, no Uryu,
fuck
no
Orihime. Actually, no. Orihime is the closest second.
What?
Orihime had her arc that was cool, but everything post Arankar. Actually,
I think even the Arankars are very well
even
handled.
in Arankar, she didn't even really do shit. I just like Orihime because of her shit before she left for Husio Mundo or Heiko Mundo. That was cool. But even in Heiko, even in the actual arc, she didn't really. She was just damsel in distress. Like,
Shit, that's not just what her role is. Like she is supposed to represent.
I'm not saying
like,
her role overall.
the
I'm
hearts
saying
that
in
never
that
rain-
arc.
No, but even in the arc, she's a pretty good character with like the themes of the heart and stuff. Like the 5 hearts that beat together with Ichigo, Rukia, Renji, Chad, Orihime, Uryu. I think it is a very good arc that like her being the heart and like also her dynamic with Ukiora's nihilistic views on the like just reality in general, and then Orihime is more positive, more heartfelt views on the road. I think she has some very good stuff, but I think you're discrediting her for a lot.
Next take.
Next hot take.
Okay, next hot take. Let's see. Chainsaw Man Part 2 is a very good.
All right, next. We talked about this earlier.
I don't like where we're going.
According
Where we're going.
like against popular belief it or not, people have been doubting Fujimoto,
We
but
said
Chainsaw Man
next.
Part 2 has been incredible as a whole.
I don't think
I-
it's been incredible.
I've talked about this too many times. I don't care. You know my gripes with it. Next.
What? Can you repeat that?
You know my gripes with it. I talked about it earlier. I've talked about it several times. Next.
But yeah, that's my hot take. Chainsaw Man Part 2 is very good actually, and people just are
Okay,
hating
we
it
heard you.
blindly.
Next.
What did you call me?
No,
Wait, did I hear that
man,
right?
He
no.
said we heard you next. That's what he said.
Okay. The Shibuya Incident manga version is actually really good still.
What? Who said it wasn't? Okay.
Wait, Oh, that was not bad.
I've
That was
seen it.
not bad.
I haven't y'all seen like a bunch of people over time saying how the anime is just much better and that the manga
it is
version wasn't
better.
that good.
I mean, the
I
anime version.
haven't seen
I'm
it.
about to say no one has said
I've
that.
never seen anyone say that.
Nigga made that
like,
shit
you,
up,
I
bro.
think you
Never
just
seen
made
that.
that up.
I've never seen that.
No,
No,
I've never
bro.
seen.
I mean,
anybody say that.
I mean, here like obviously
Actually,
that people will say like the anime looks good, but it's not.
I
like
mean,
it
I
just
think the
does it
anime version
terribly.
is better, but like the manga version is still fine. Like, what? I mean, I guess, girl, I guess next. Like,
All right, what's the next one?
next one.
no free promo, bro.
Let's see. JJK 236 is one of, if not the best chapter in the
Oh my
entire
God! No,
series.
no.
Thank you,
Deadly, no.
Deadly. We have a
No,
defender.
no,
Deadly.
230.
Wait, what's the best chapter?
This bitch just said
I
don't wanna talk about
JJK
this, I don't wanna talk about this, I don't wanna talk about
236
this, I don't wanna
is
talk
the
about this, I don't wanna
best
talk about this.
chapter in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Man,
I don't wanna talk
as
about
long as
this, I
that
don't wanna
sorry ass
talk
nigga
about this.
Gojo, I don't really care. To be fair.
No, you're
Uh,
just wrong.
okay.
You're just wrong, bro. Listen,
Okay.
listen. No,
Mhm.
no. Let me say this thing.
Nail, is that a
How
Zaxby's
many
cup?
times do I have to fucking say this, bro? Look, I don't care
Mhm.
how fucking
That's
well
what I already know.
Gojo's send off is. I don't like. Okay, Gojo's send off can be fine. It could be well written. I'm not even gonna say it's not well written. On a fundamental level, like not even just in the series, on the level of like just storytelling, writing, and how a manga is drawn and made, it's just bad, bro. It's just not.
It's
Okay.
really
Just
not.
bad.
I think the way it was handled is like perfect. Like that's the perfect Jujutsu Kaisen chapter to me. It's just
You're
the
just wrong.
writing,
You know the
the
perfect
way it was
JJK
handled.
chapter? What chapter was it when Yuji was talking to Sukuna? What chapter is that?
Like chapter
No,
I think
250, 260.
270.
When they were walking around, that's the perfect JJK chapter.
That's a
That's
really
the
good
best chapter
chapter.
in the series. That's the best chapter. But go on.
To me, 236 is like the pinnacle of Jujutsu Kaisen's writing. To me,
I think
like Gojo has the perfect send off in the entire series. Sukuna's final words to him are very poetic and like it really enforces the themes of the story. Also, like him choosing to like not even choosing to die, but like him dying is like um finally losing to someone that's actually stronger than him, better than him, is like a very good ending to him, I think. And also like going from like even the chalk factor also I think it's like one thing that helps this chapter a lot. Just overall like it's I like I it's hard for me to convey, but like there's just something about the chapter just perfect to me. Like this is the perfect JJK chapter to
Shit
me.
get you wet, bro.
type shit.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna say this once because
I
if
don't know.
I
Like
don't have the mental stability to go back and forth on this. I made this I made this my point last time we argued about it. I think 236 is a great conclusion to Gojo. I think it wraps up the theme of the strongest and the loneliest perfectly.
yeah, bro. Like
The
Sukuna,
only
bro. Sukuna
But
telling
let
him.
Deadly hold up. Power. Let Deadly finish. Let Deadly finish. Let him finish.
My bad. Like I just love
Yeah.
this chapter. My bad.
yeah, I think it also I think it also matches with the usual abruptness of JJK. Seeing Gojo's cold dead body at the end while also seeing Sukuna's words of affirmation just shows you how how important this fight was to him and b how important it was to the series as a whole. The only gripe I have with the chapter is the fact that like it was it's a jump scare because you go from obviously Gojo wins to the Gojo seeing Geto. It's like but again, I think that's more of an issue with it being a weekly release rather than a chapter issue with the chapter in isolation. That's it. If I argue anymore about this shit, I think I may fucking kill myself. So GG's, bro. Y'all got it.
Bro, this chapter is just perfect. It's just perfect, bro. This is the best.
I'm not gonna let y'all sit up here and say this bullshit about this series. I'm gonna say this. I'm not arguing about this. I'm gonna tell her how it is. I'm gonna mute Power as well because I know the bitch is gonna try to cut me off. Right. JJK chapter 236. I'm not even gonna say what y'all are saying about Gojo's send off and all of that shit, everything y'all are saying about how the characters and all this shit, I'm not even gonna say that's wrong. I might even agree with y'all. That is all fine. The problem with the chapter is how was I'm not even mad at Gojo dying. Gojo's dying probably had to happen, right? The problem with it is how everything happened. You cannot go from chapter 235 with saying Gojo won. Okay, and if you are going to do this and then go to the next chapter, have him dead. And if you are going to do it, give me a fucking show me it. You hear me?
Okay.
Show me.
Okay, Isaiah.
No, stop. No, don't cut me off. Stop cutting 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 me off. I'll let you talk. Let me talk. Let me cook up. Let me cook up. I use this analogy all the time. Imagine we're on planet Namek. Right? And we have Goku fighting Frieza. Goku throws the Death Saucer at him, right? Goku throws it. You know how it goes. Goku throws the Death Saucer. Goku dodges it. Frieza gets cut, right? Boom, and then Goku starts flying away. That's the end of one chapter, and then you open up the next chapter. It opens up with Goku on King Kai's planet, and Goku's cut, and it's like boom. Frieza's like, "Oh, you filthy monkey! You're the strongest Saiyan ever fought." Da 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 da. Right? Like all that's fine, right? Goku losing, Gojo dying, it's fine. It's whatever, cool. The problem with it is that I don't want to just like even Gojo Sukuna giving his explanation on how it happened. Like I just don't like the fact that we didn't see that. Like it just doesn't feel right.
You hate the off-screen thing.
Yes, I don't like that's my issue with it. All of it happening off screen. That's literally my own. That's my issue with the chapter.
It's just we just disagree because like my thing is I don't think showing a line going through the screen and then cutting it to where they were going to go anyways makes that much of a difference to me personally.
No, okay, but it does make a big difference because it's like literally all you had to do was just show it happening. Like them not showing it happen. It just does not feel good going from seeing Gojo won and then you turn the next page and he's dead. Like it just doesn't feel good. Like, that's
I don't know. To me, I didn't.
I get it. I get the off-screen thing, but I mean, I like Dudley said, I also can see the argument. It doesn't make like if he just said, "Oh, the world cutting slash," and then Gojo gets sliced in half, his guts are hanging out and everything. It wouldn't really make that much of a difference. But I can understand like you don't like it off screen. If they showed the slash happening and then they cut to his flashback, or they like something like that, then yeah. Or they do what they did with Jogo.
Also,
like we're like,
oh yeah, no?
Yeah. So what they did with Jogo, like in the anime or like in the manga, when Sukuna was about to do something and then it cuts to his flashback, and then at the end he's just sliced in half.
It also doesn't help that well this goes back to the entire fight. Sukuna even doing the fight. I mean, there's other things about that. This is me talking about it, ignoring the rest of the fight and how it happened, and like should a Sukuna even be able to do that at that moment or other thing that just you know I'm not going to talk about that part. My only issue is if you were going to do it, I wish you would have shown us it rather than it just happening and then explaining it to us. I like to see things rather than just it being told to me.
I get it, and like I said, I just feel like because we know what he did. They were standing at each other. They were looking at each other one moment. Then Sukuna said, "Dismantle," and then Gojo's body fell from like there wasn't like because my thing with the Goku and Frieza example with that like there's a degree of like confusion of what's as to what actually happened with that. Like there was choreography to be shown, there was an attack to be shown, etc. With this, Sukuna was staring straight at Gojo. He said dismantle, and the top of Gojo's body it fell from the bottom half of his body. See, that's the thing. It's
we don't even know if did he say dismantle? They didn't even have that. Like he just died.
Like it's just
I'm looking at the chapter. Yeah, I mean, when he's staring at
he just
Gojo,
we didn't see if 235 ended instead of saying Gojo won, if there was literally a panel under it that either had a cut or had a text box of Sukuna saying dismantle or something, I would literally have no issue with it. That's
because I think it's also gonna flow better in anime because anime is literally just gonna be the exact same cut as the Jogo fight. Like it's literally just gonna happen in the exact same way.
Exactly. So I think it might might be what Akutami was going for, but
yeah.
And also, I think it's very genius also because if you notice, it's not even like the narrator saying Gojo won; it's a character saying it. It's Kusakabe who's not even there in the battlefield saying he won. So it's an unreliable narrator that's saying that he won, a biased view of that. So I think it's also a very genius use of like that trope of like someone saying, "Oh my god, the character won."
type shit.
Next hot take.
All right. Can we go to the
Please
next
let
one?
that be your last JJK one.
It's not.
I think there's another JJK.
Please don't say who. Please don't. Please don't.
Nobara coming back is one of the worst writing
Oh
decisions
my
in
God.
recent shonen history.
Okay. No. Okay. Me and Isaiah had this argument when it happened. Okay. I think the issue with Nobare coming back isn't the fact that she came back. It's more the fact of how and when. Because okay. If it wasn't for that stupid ass interview Gege did outside of the manga where he said, "Oh yeah, Nobara's dead," I still would have believed Nobara was alive up until the day she came back. Because in a series like JJK, where each death is brutally shown with nothing held back in the most visceral way possible, I don't think it makes sense for Nobara, such an important character, to just have this weird, vague, off-screen death that may or may not be confirmed. And also, I hear this one a lot, and this is one that gets me. Nobara being alive doesn't like counteract any of Yuji's character development. Yo, nigga, put your fucking headset back on. Yo, bro. No, put your fucking headset back on, nigga. I had to listen to all of this shit. You know, you're gonna listen to me, JJK. Since you want to keep talking about this fucking series.
Power brought it up. I didn't. Power brought it
And
up.
who brought Power on the podcast? Who brought Power on the podcast?
We had no content.
Look.
Who's the nigga that don't give me no content?
Hey, bro. Look, bro. But because what happened to Yuji after Nobara quote unquote died is like he lost. How do I put this? Because his transition to himself being a cog or whatever, actually, okay, no, I'll say this. Yuji was like fully accepting of the fact that it'd probably be better if he died. While the people he killed because of Sukuna, he couldn't protect Nobara, he couldn't protect anybody, etc., etc., etc. And Toto came, obviously picked him back up. A lot of the reason Yuji was able to convince himself to get back up in the first place was because of the possibility that Nobara was alive. That and obviously Toto, blah blah blah. But like the mentality change that happened to Yuji after that wasn't, Nobara died because of me, so I have to do this and this and that. Is that Yuji views himself as a direct harm to others. So like, or not direct harm, but rather he doesn't he I don't know how I want to explain this.
He's like a catalyst. He thinks he's
Not a catalyst. Well, kind of like he's a source of misfortune. I'll say that. And so like he subjects himself to fulfilling a role in killing curses for as long as he stays alive to try and counteract all the lives that he's taken and will continue to take it because of his relationship with Sukuna. That's not something that inherently has anything directly to do with Nobara's death. It's just a fact that he killed a lot of people, he hurt a lot of people, and he feels the need to try and like just counteract that with his actions because he won't be able to live with himself. And even at that point, he doesn't think that he should live still. Nobara being alive doesn't change that. It doesn't change the fact that he killed thousands of people. It doesn't change the fact that he's basically suicidal. Even if Nobara were to wake up the next day, Yuji would still be unable to live with himself on fundamental level. He like exactly like it doesn't. Nobara being alive doesn't change anything about what happened to him in Shibuya. It's just like it's just I don't know. What I do have a problem with though is the fact that Nobara came back in the last like 6 chapters as a haha, she's alive, gotcha, and she doesn't want to attack, and Yuji wins the fight. That's what's shitty. But I don't think her being alive inherently damages Yuji's writing or anything like that.
Is that what people were like worried about? That it damaged his character?
Okay,
Yeah.
My problem lies in her. Her as a character. I feel like she's so wasted, being gone for
Yeah.
like more than the.
Yeah, that I agree with.
Yeah, we like deadly. The thing is, you talked about Yuji, but when I say this more because of Nobara as a character, because she's wasted. She's actually a wasted character. She was off to such a powerful start, and like the season 1 portion adapted by the anime, like in the manga. And then like even up to Shibuya, she was like really good. That flashback of hers I like a lot, like what it means for her character. But then she's just gone for the story. Like
She just comes back
it's
at
gone
the
for
end.
more than half of the. Yeah, the series is like what 9 years old, and for like 5, 6 of those years she was gone. She did nothing. She was barely like a passing thought on the characters' minds.
Hold on. That's exactly what I was. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna say about this fuck ass character in this fuck ass series.
Got the Kiwami filter, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah, Nobara being the reason they beat Sukuna was the most mind-boggling thing I think I've ever seen in this series, because Nobara did not deserve that moment at fucking all.
I'm good.
Nigga.
This black ass nigga, bro. I can't even see him, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even see him, bro. Anyway, that is a moment Nobara did not deserve, and the fact that was given to her was
some bullshit.
Oh my god, man.
No, that was very poor writing decision, but it's gay.
No, and it's like, and Gege proceeds to like not do anything with her for the last 6 chapters, and then like she gets some kind of conclusion, suddenly introducing her mother. Like, where did this come from? We knew about her grandma from volume extras, which is bad. She's like mentioned once in the main story, but like it's like Gege didn't know what to do with Nobara, and then like I don't know. I genuinely wish I can know what Gege was thinking with like how they handle Nobara, because Nobara is just wasted. She was
just there to be there, bro.
Nobara's return legit feels like something fan-made, bro.
I feel like I would have cared more about her if she stayed dead. Like her, unironically, I wish Gege confirmed her dead or something, because I genuinely like.
That's the next part. But that's the part.
Okay, that's another thing.
He confirmed she was dead multiple times.
Bro. No, you know that one no. There's 2 instances that make me think that Yuji and Megumi's first conversation after Shibuya, where Megumi looks down, nigga, that does not like okay, that could mean her situation is getting bad. But then there's that weird ass moment that Yuji goes like, oh my god, I have another female friend. I don't want her to replace Nobara. Like, bro, that essentially means that was one of the weirdest things Gege has ever done.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Bro, that moment with Angel is just so weird to me. Like, I wish I could understand what Gege was thinking with this character. Like,
I thought Power was going to talk about the times that he confirmed Nobara to be dead, or at least very much implied that she passed on. Not even that. First of all, besides confirming it outside of the actual series, literally in 265, when Yuji was talking to Sukuna, and they have the panels of everyone that has passed in his life, who's front and center of that bitch.
God.
Nobara is front and center of that bitch, bro. Like, even if you go the reason she's dead is because Yuji doesn't know if she's dead or alive, right? Then I feel like if you don't know if she's dead or alive, why would you have her next to all the people that are 100% dead?
Because
that's not only telling to the audience that okay, she's with all the dead people, she's dead, but that also makes us believe that Yuji thinks she's dead as well. Like, bro,
Okay, that last part I just don't agree with. I don't think like
How do you not agree?
because
then what else would that mean?
from Yuji's perspective it is uncertain. Like from both Yuji and the reader's perspective it is uncertain. It doesn't have to be laid out like
okay, Dudley. Okay, so even if you think it's uncertain, then why would he be thinking for her in the same vein of all the people that you know are dead? That doesn't make sense.
Because I just okay.
I mean, I get what Deadly's saying.
No, I don't get what Deadly's saying.
You have a bunch of people close to you who died, and one more person close. Like,
if there's a chance,
like the thing you have one more person. It's like an unreliable narrator, basically.
Exactly. Like you have a bunch of people close to you dead, and one more person close to you who last thing you were told about her is she's probably not going to make it, but it's not a 0% chance. So you're assuming okay, she's likely dead.
No,
so
it's not,
we just have it from Yuji's perspective.
He was not.
What?
Say that part again.
No. I said what they saying. They make sense.
No. Say that part again. No, say that last part again.
Because
say what you just said about Nobara. Her chance of what?
The last thing Yuji heard about Nobara was that she's she has a I forgot what I fucking
her
said.
Chance of being alive is 0, something like that.
Yeah, she's probably not going to make it, but her chances aren't 0. That's pretty much what the nigga said when he stopped her injuries or whatever.
That's not what that nigga said.
That's like
it's just Nobara being alive. It just reduces so much of the impact of the story to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, look, okay.
Like even
I
for
agree.
her, it's just as a character, she's just so sad. And like I'm generally like there has not been like I cannot think right now of a recent shonen writing decision that made me this mind boggled. Even like the All for One taking over Shigaraki wasn't this bad to me.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. I don't think Nobara being with how the story is written, I don't think Nobara being dead makes it any less of a bad writing decision than it would have if she's alive. Like if you want to say, oh, he should have gone back and rewrote Shibuya and it made it so like Nobara's fucking head gets blown off, so there's no possibility, and then like she's just dead. Okay, sure. But with how the story was going, like I think the mistake is that Nobara wasn't revealed to be alive earlier so she could have more place in the story later on. I don't think no matter what she did, there was no saving the fact that Nobara's fate got revealed 6 chapters before the end of the series. Because if she's dead, again, you have the worst written death in JJK. Because like I said, this is a series about facing death up front, and you have one of the most important characters having her death played with in this wish-washy way that doesn't correlate in any way compared to any other character. Like I said, even that one old nigga from the fucking Zenin clan got burnt to a crisp by Jogo. His fate was unconfirmed for a while, and we see his fucking charred body pass away a few chapters later after Shibuya. So like JJK has never been a series to shy away from death, and it would be very weird if they did that with such a central character as Nobara. So again, I'm not saying Nobara being alive was inherently a good writing decision, but it's a better one than her being dead and having that like hang that over people's heads for the majority of the series.
Yeah, I get what you mean. And I do think like Nobara coming back necessarily, like Deadly said, I think if she came back maybe 20 chapters maybe before 30 or before, because they were always building up to the Souls thing to beat Sukuna in the first place. Like they needed to do something to Sukuna's soul and hit his soul instead of Megumi's soul to defeat him and shit like that. So I mean, I don't think it's necessarily bad. They needed Nobara to beat Sukuna. So I mean,
yeah, I think there's 2 ways you fix a problem, and it's either A, having Nobara be confirmed alive much earlier, or B, going back rewriting Shibuya so Yuji finds his second wind without Nobara and have her be confirmed dead right then and there.
Or third, just bringing her back to the story sooner, because like I said, like even then Nobara is just actually she's just a frustrating character to think about, because like if she had much more of a role, this would have just
next.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one, Power. Can we get to the Naruto ones, bro?
Next. I mean, I think y'all agree with this, but this would be a hot take to everyone else, I think. But MHJ had a very good ending, a great ending.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say. I'm not gonna say
I'm
great.
pretty sure y'all
I
agree with
think
this,
so.
but I had to let this out because this is a hot take apparently.
Oh, the Burger King. You're talking about
I
the
wouldn't
working
say.
at McDonald's.
I don't know if I would say a
Yeah,
great
the
ending,
original ending.
but it's had one of the better shonen endings. You know?
I do think it's a great ending because I feel like the final chapters are very good like way to send off the series.
All right, next.
Type shit. What you got?
Let's see. Okay, I wrote this one because I was thinking about it a while because I saw this post. But Kagurabachi could be or is one of the best entrances into anime manga for newcomers.
I mean, yeah, that's not a hot take. That's just true.
That's just true.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fast to the point. Good story wise. There's not a lot
Good
of
art.
left
Nice
to
fight
read
scene.
through.
No?
Good
No?
art, yeah.
I expected this to be criticized more.
I mean, these
No,
niggas right
no,
here all like Kagurabachi, especially
yeah,
Isaiah.
Kagurabachi is really good. Like it's so good.
The best in Jump right now for a reason.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I forget.
I
Okay,
know.
well,
That's not even a joke. I dead ass think Kagurabachi is the best series in Jump right now.
What's in Jump right now?
One Piece.
I
I think.
Are you talking about like new shit?
I mean, just in general, I think Kagurabachi currently is better than One Piece currently. Yeah.
You're weird.
How's that weird? It just is, bro.
I just think that's weird.
How's that weird, bro? This Elbaf art. I mean, it's cool, but like, bro, Kagurabachi just hitting right now.
Nigga, you were even caught up on Kagurabachi. Like, you know,
I am caught up on Kagurabachi.
Wait, well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Dumb
I wonder
niggas
if
have
this
dumb
is
nigga
gonna-
takes, so we fine. We have it.
Fucking stupid ass One Piece fans.
I wonder if this is gonna be a hot take, but Naruto is one of the most consistently good written manga out there.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Naruto
yes.
takes. I get to clock
No,
out.
you
Have fun,
don't.
Nova.
Power, you are correct. Thank you. No, I've actually been meaning to say this. Power, I could kiss you right now. Oh my God. Thank you. Dudley, wake your stupid ass up. Let's talk about it.
Have fun, Nova.
No, Naruto is one of the most consistent manga of all time. And you know what Naruto masters? Something that not even One Piece.
What's up, bro?
Let me think. Actually, I'm not gonna say about One Piece. I think Naruto, One Piece are the masters of this. Everything flows perfectly. This is something Totally Not Marks talks about on his channel about like what he likes with stories, is that every story is a consequence of the previous arc. So like every arc in Naruto and One Piece happens, or parts of it happen because of events previously. The land of waves transitions perfectly into the tuning exams. The attack of the hidden sand is a consequence of the tuning exams. The search through Tsunade is a consequence of the attack of the hidden sand. So on, and then the search through Tsunade is so on and so forth. Literally every single arc Naruto flows perfectly. And doesn't feel like shitty ass Dragon Ball Super where it's a Monster of the
Super
Week
not.
series.
Nigga, relax.
Well,
No, Super had that problem. That's why the arcs feel so disconnected.
every
Like,
arc in
really-
Dragon Ball
no.
Super
Okay,
feels
let's
so
see.
disconnected.
Okay, Battle of
No.
Gods, Resurrection F. Okay, they're pretty disconnected, but
No,
the River
they're
6
no,
and
they're
7
not.
tournament is
No,
connected to the
no,
Goku
you're
Black
wrong.
Arc
You're
and the
wrong. No,
Tournament of
you're
Power
wrong. You're wrong.
and the-
You're wrong. You're wrong. No. Because I'm not letting you get away with this. No,
Power
it
for the
is.
nigga tree at hand.
No, because it's not the same thing at all. No, it's not the same thing at all.
I'll give you an
Resurrection F is not a consequence of Battle of Gods at all. That the events of Resurrection.
No, I did not say that. I
You
said
literally just did.
Battle of Gods and Resurrection are the exception. I said what are connected to story arcs in Super are the Tournament of Power and the Universe 6-7 tournament, as well as the Goku Black Arc.
Okay,
and the
Power,
Universe
but you're
6 and
not
7
listening. You didn't listen to what we just said. I said
Hold on,
everything
hold on.
flows together. So there's an arc in between Goku Black. I mean, in between the Tournament of Power and Universe 6 versus 7. So it doesn't flow. What are you talking about?
like it would be like this.
But I
about,
also
like,
said that it
no.
also connects to the Universe 6 and 7 arc.
Goku
No, but
Black
that's
does
like
not
something
connect to
established.
Universe 6 versus 7.
No, Power. That's something established from another arc coming back to this one. He means like flowing, like as in this, for example, the Saiyan saga and the Frieza saga, because Vegeta mentioned the Nameks, and because he told them that there were
What the
more
fuck?
Dragon Balls in Nail, calm down. Because he told them there were more Namekians in the world, and planet Namek is where they came from to find more Dragon Balls because they killed Piccolo. They were able to remember and go to Namek because of that. And they were like, we can res our dead friends on Namek because they have another set of Dragon Balls. The consequences of everyone dying from the Saiyan saga and them learning about Namek and learning about Piccolo's origins and the new set of Dragon Balls, they were able to go to Namek from Saiyan Saga because of the consequences of Saiyan Saga. That's what he means. With Super Goku Black happens, Trunks' timeline gets erased, and they have another ending, and like, oh yeah, let's have a tournament of power.
Yeah, it just kind of just
literally
yeah.
and even
Yeah,
and
there's
even
no
further
coher-
and
there's
even
no
further
coherent fucking storytelling,
and
bro.
even further in Z because
that's fair.
because Planet Namek was destroyed and Goku killed Frieza. Frieza came to Earth, and that's what introduced Trunks coming back, and like it's so on and so forth. Goku's Dragon Ball Super does not have that at all. Like it has Zeno. Zeno wants to do a tournament in the future. Okay, so let's go do copy Vegeta and Goku Black and some other bullshit, and then we'll come back to the tournament. Like the series does not flow together at all. And Goku Black, I mean, and the Universe 6 or 7, the two tournament arcs are the only exceptions. But like they don't even flow together. Well, unlike
Because like one arc, big ass arc flows in between the middle of them that doesn't connect either or. They want Universe 6 to 7 doesn't connect to Goku Black, while Goku Black doesn't even connect to TOP. So that's the point is how Trunks wasn't in the TOP.
Because, bro, Zamasu literally, like I told you before, seeing Goku use the God power is literally one of the motivations for Zamasu to take his body.
But he never wait. So okay, did you say Goku?
Okay,
he
power.
watched. Hold up, but I need to wait real quick. You said Zamasu watched Universe 6 versus 7, right?
Yeah.
Like how? When? Wait, I just need to know real quick.
Remember when Goazu was watching like GodTube and he was watching the Universe 6 or 7 tournament that Zamasu watches it too?
Okay, pause right there. Stop right there. Pause right there. Power. This is the problem with the Goku Black arc. The Zamasu that took Goku Black's body should not have seen that arc. It shouldn't have happened. That's the issue.
It's almost like we already had this argument.
Dude, yeah, I know. That's this is what we were talking about earlier. Why the Goku Black arc makes no sense. Because power, the Zamasu, the present, because power, the Zamasu that we saw was watching the Universe 6 or 7 arc was the Zamasu that got erased. Okay? The other Zamasus shouldn't have seen that arc. And the Zamasu that took Goku's body, the Zamasu that took Goku Black's body, they took Goku's body, is not the same one that watched the tournament. That's why Zamasu makes zero sense. It's not all the same. There's like 6 different Zamasus. That's the problem with that arc.
And even then, why would he be surprised?
Isn't the Zamasu from like the timeline that took Goku's body like basically in another super timeline too?
So there's 2 Zamasus pretty much in the
which is why he's able to watch the tournament too.
No, there was a Zamasu that killed Guasu, then went back in time. No, there was a Zamasu that killed a Guasu, then he took Goku's body in that time, and then he went right back to go to the previous time to go get that Zamasu and tell him the mission and everything like that, and then they did all the bullshit together. And then there's the third Zamasu from our timeline that tried to kill Guasu, but we reversed time and stopped them, and Goku. And that's when Beerus Sakai him. So we're telling.
Yeah, but isn't that okay? Wait, I'll go on.
My head hurts. I can't do that. Explain that. It hurts.
Bro, yeah, okay, yeah. That shit is convoluted as fuck. Let's just not discuss it. But
that's why it doesn't make it. But go on.
Naruto is very like the most consistent. There's not one of the most consistent manga out there.
True.
In terms of quality, it's very good consistently.
How the fuck did we get the Dragon Ball?
It was just like explaining how the flow.
It was because of the connective tissue arguments.
That's so true. Naruto's so consistent. It's the GOAT.
Yeah, what were you saying, Isaiah? Before about Naruto?
Naruto's the GOAT. Wait, what do you mean? What part?
Like top 20.
Top 5. Top 2. It's not 2.
No one disagrees that Naruto is like one of the most consistently well-written manga out there.
Nope. Nobody disagrees. Nobody disagrees.
I don't agree with that.
Nobody disagrees. Nobody disagrees. Anyway,
let us know why, Novan. Let us know why.
Hey, bro. Gotta keep some agendas.
No. I'm actually curious.
There's agendas at play, but there are also some animes that I do think that are well more consistent writing than Naruto is. I think AOT is more consistent. I think.
That's a hot take.
You don't think AOT is more consistent than Naruto as in writing?
I feel like that's a debatable one, at least.
Really? I think it's the most
Especially in the
consistent.
final season.
I think AOT is the most consistent of writing in like all of manga. You know what? Ooh, it's not that.
Oh, weird.
Okay. I think Hunter x Hunter, as much as y'all say, Hunter x Hunter is very no deadly. You can't say jack shit. You shut the
Ooh,
fuck up.
I think I'm the only other person in here that's seen Hunter x Hunter. Ooh,
I do think Hunter x Hunter. I think Hunter x Hunter's writing is also very consistent.
Consistent as well.
Deadly, like Undead Unluck. Shut
Look
up.
on Hunter.
We don't. I don't see. Yo, Undead Unluck is top 10 best written. That shit don't flow jack shit, bro. That don't even flow my
Shit, no,
opinion.
it's Hunter x Hunter. It's Hunter x
all
Hunter.
right. Ladies.
I think Vinland Saga is also very consistent.
All right, Power, next take.
Okay, now we're entering comic book movie.
Wait, so you don't got more Naruto takes?
No.
What? No AOT? None of the good shit.
I mean, I do have one, but it's more so agenda.
Bro, no.
Wait.
I wanted
I
wanted to hear the Naruto takes and why you tried to hate on Naruto at one point like a weirdo.
That's a story for another day.
Oh, it's because Naruto knows. It's because Power knows
when
Naruto.
You do that Naruto retrospective episode, I guess.
I'm not doing the Naruto All right, this is the Naruto retrospective episode. Go ahead, tell it to us.
Oh hell no! It's gonna be like 5 hours.
Next take. The Batman is the best live action superhero movie.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. That's what I needed to hear.
You're just wrong.
You're wrong. What do you think it is? Because I'm pretty sure you got some more. Infinity War?
You said live action?
Yeah.
Yes.
Infinity War. I'll put Spider-Man 2 up there. Shit.
Endgame?
No, not Endgame.
Nigga, Spider-Man 2? Nigga, shut up, man. Oh, you're not talking about the Amazing Spider-Man.
No, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2.
Train scene, bro.
Hype moments and all.
Spider-Man 2?
I don't know, man. The Batman is just a perfectly crafted superhero movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, except for the 3-hour runtime and that hour and a half run.
Oh my god, I don't get this. The Batman uses the runtime perfectly. I don't understand.
No, it doesn't.
Just because it feels like the movie's gonna end a bunch of times doesn't mean it's bad. Just that you felt that way.
I never said that fucking makes it a bad movie. That's literally not what I said at all.
No, you literally said like one of your critiques to the movie is that it feels like it's gonna end a bunch of times.
Okay, yeah, it feels like it has 16
different.
Said it was
a bad movie.
I never said it was a bad movie because of that. It has a different bunch of points where it feels like the movie is about to end and should have ended and could have ended right there, but it didn't and kept going and going. It's fucking edging me, nigga.
Okay, but I didn't say you said it was bad. I just
you literally just said I said that. You literally did just say that.
I said you thought it was a bad movie. My bad, bro.
Bro,
but I thought I just brought up that,
and it was just unnecessary shit. Go on.
Necessary, I want to say. So I genuinely think it loses a very good, like the runtime really well, perfectly. Like the movie's just perfect. I'm sorry, it's just perfect.
What do you think, though? You're the
characters, the story, the themes, the message. I just think it's like perfect.
Nova, what do you think about this? You're probably the only other one that's seen it.
Also, the visual effects are really good. The direction is good. Deli,
I do agree with Power. Well,
Deli, get up. Deli. Deli.
I fuck Deli. I can agree to disagree because I'll change. Like, I think Spider-Man 2 is the best superhero movie of all time, or I think the Batman is there. Or like, so I mean, it could go either way for me. So I fuck with it. I think the Batmobile.
I never even saw that shit.
The Batmobile scene is really peak, bro.
Oh my god, watching that shit in the theaters, bro.
Next take.
The MCU Iron Spider suit sucks.
Next take. I'm not even entertaining this. Next take.
Is that not a hot take?
Next take.
Well, that's not a hot take.
I mean, I don't really have any.
You're just kind of wrong.
Most of the MCU Spider-Man suits also really suck. I don't think they look good with the CG over them.
Stupid, bro.
I think the practical suit.
I'm so tired of this shit. Bro, you know what really pisses me off about the internet? You niggas swear you have a degree in fucking graphic effects. Like, bro, can we stop the suits look fine. Like the suits look fucking fine, bro. Like especially you know how bad, bro. You know how this is it's so funny because Power a few months ago, like last year, was trying to talk to me how Spider-Man fans find a critique and everything about his suit and like they're as bad as
And
Sonic
Power
fans.
does exactly
You do exactly fucking that, nigga. You saying this shit is like Sonic fans complaining about how fucking long the quills are. I'll never forget when No Way Home came out and people were bitching because Toby's suit, his lenses weren't the exact same they were in the original movies. Shut the. I'm getting real life pissed off. Go to the next take before I end this shit right now. I'm gonna realize.
Okay, but I don't think the
care.
MCU Spider-Man suits look good.
I don't care.
I'm
You're
sorry.
wrong.
He looks like a basketball.
Yeah, cut that out.
No, I'm not cutting that out. I'm keeping that in. Bro, next take, bro.
Let's see.
Looks like a basketball is crazy.
New incarnation making changes in unequals bad adaptation.
What are you talking about?
Like for example, like I was thinking about Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man when writing this because like it is a very different take on Spider-Man, but I also don't think the changes are that bad. Like him getting the spider from like that the whole time thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Oh yeah, that's not really a hot take.
Or whatever next.
No.
Whatever next.
Because how Spider-Man fans be.
Yeah, you know how Spider-Man fans be.
Next
you
up,
Spider-Man fans. Fuck.
Invincible. It might be the best current superhero show out there.
Okay, cool.
I mean, fair.
Well, I mean, it is the only.
Super. I mean, you want to count the boys.
Yeah, at the time he was just Invincible, Spider-Man.
I don't even know if you want to count the boys though.
Yeah,
like every
single show, like cartoon and stuff. Daredevil.
Those niggas are villains.
It's better. It's
ain't better than Daredevil.
There's no hype for Daredevil.
I need you to say so.
Say salt. I need you.
It ain't better than Daredevil. I'll tell you that.
What about that?
Next hot take.
Yes.
Next hot take. Let's see. I don't think Mark and Eve were sold well to me as a couple. I think they're pretty weak.
I mean, nigga, they just started dating. To be fair,
I mean, because Ray and they're gonna use the Ray
even
and Rex thing.
Even the build up throughout the show, I don't think it was that good. Like throughout the other two seasons.
Okay, I will say.
Why does everything have to have build up?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I will say the way they treat Mark and Eve is one of those relationships.
I feel like it's a thing that just happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they start dating early, and a lot of their development comes after they start dating.
Yeah, so
rather than building up to them starting.
I don't know. This whole build up argument is just like
why
it doesn't work in some scenarios.
I think like a main criticism for Eve and Mark is like mainly because like you know how Amber went down in season 1 and season 2. Yeah. I think like the whole reason why is kind of like we know Eve is gonna get with Mark, so why is he still with Amber kind of thing. And then like if it was in the end of season 1 and Amber and Mark stopped dating and even Mark started getting together around like middle of season 2, then that would be good. But instead of like that, we got it at the end of the beginning of season 3 in one episode right after Mark did his thing with Amber, and the few more time skip from end of season 2, he just started dating Eve right then and there.
And hold on,
it kind of didn't feel thick.
What kind of build up did you want with Mark and Eve? He was with Amber for the entire series until season 3.
Yeah, no, hold
on. So what did you want him to cheat on Amber and start fucking with Eve on the low?
No, that's not it.
So then what build up did you want?
That is what happened in the comics, though.
No, no. My issue is exactly what Nova said. I just think like it felt like I don't know. I like what they did with Amber a lot in season 2, but also like with how they ended in season 1, it felt like a bit weird to bounce back into the relationship, especially when Amber felt like such a different, like she felt like a different character.
And that's also like, another thing people
how she was in the end of season 1, like. To season 2, she felt like a whole different character also, which made it feel like more like, huh? Like they didn't know much.
Explain.
like, okay, in season 1, you know how people hate Amber solely for what she did in the end of season 1, where she's like mad at Mark for hiding, being a superhero and stuff.
Yeah,
But
that
then,
whole
like
thing
in
is
season
also
2,
stupid as
they're
hell. By the way,
just
I hate that. I hate that kind of trope.
yeah,
But
no,
yeah, keep going.
it's because of her consistent writing that I have issue with this. Because then it just feels so weird to like bounce back with her, and then she's like a whole different character. Because like you don't know, her writing just felt inconsistent with how it was at the end of season 1 to like season 2, and how like her relationship with Mark develops.
I think it's well. No, I'll do it better like this. I think like the main thing with Eve is that Eve had so much shit going on. Remember, season 1 and 2, she ran away from her parents, and then she wanted to do good in the world without being a superhero. She wanted to just like help like the infrastructure incident when she tried to fix up Chicago, but then she caused that family to like get hurt and shit.
Mhm.
Then like when she was dealing with stuff with like Rex cheating on her, she felt like more of a character. And then in season 3, she was just Mark's therapist.
Okay,
So
that is also one thing, but I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it relates that much to my point, but I do want to mention that I haven't been a fan of how it has been written in season 3, and I hope season 4 she does more, because I felt like her stuff with her parents was kind of dropped. But I heard that we might get some stuff more in the future, so I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to
trust me,
that.
the stuff with her parents has not been dropped. That shit will
he'll
become
come
like
back soon, very soon.
Yeah, because yeah, that scene with her mother and talking to Mark gave me hope that we're gonna get more stuff with how she the shit
I
she
don't
said
know.
with
I kind of like how Eve was interpreted in season 3. I really like Eve's character.
We'll just have to see about that. But I do think Rex and Ray relationship was better. But it is what it is.
Rex and Ray. What are you talking? There were
Like they had more chemistry. They had more chemistry, nigga.
No,
Honestly,
what chemistry? You mean the total of 4 scenes that we saw, and then Rex dies?
What are you talking about?
Ray is the girl in the green suit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It
What
wasn't really that much of a character into this season.
You think they had more chemistry than Mark and Eve?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like as of like, cause like I said, like okay, like I said, they bounced off of each other, and we got some story beats with Ray, and then we got some story beats with Rex. Like the whole thing
Yeah,
about
because y'all did say in the comics like Ray was a nothing burger ass character.
Exactly. They
Like
added a little bit more to her, considering like, well, one, she was a guy in the comics, so like it's just like they added more to her character when she was in the show, and then Rex kind of like bounced off of like, you know, they had like a decent relationship, but they had like struggles as well and stuff like that. Like with Mark and Eve, it's kind of like, you know, all they did was talk on the rooftop. To me, at least to me, that's what their relationship basically boiled down to. They were fucking, and then they're on the rooftop. Am I wrong or am I right? Like
you're not even wrong either.
Like all they did was have sex, and they were on the rooftop. At least Rex and Ray talked a lot, and then did a lot of stuff.
And that deep convo that they had, like,
And
I'm trying to remember what it was.
And about like the future, Ray wanted
Yeah.
to quit the team because she didn't want to keep dying. In season 2, that shit traumatized her. She didn't want to be on the line, a life of a line, to have the superhero being her life anymore. Rex, that's all he knew. Ever since he was a kid, he was gonna die for that shit, but that's all he knew what he could do. He can't read, he can't write that well. Shit, he can't even go to school. It's just all he knows. And like with Mark and Eve, they're just like, they had the apartment storyline they could have went through, but they just dial it back. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay with my mom.
Yeah.
So like
they had some shit to work out. Like it all did just boil down to fucking rooftops and sex, bro.
That's all their relationship was. At least Rex and Ray were able to talk about the problems and talk about realistic struggles in a relationship in their future. But
about
like
being superheroes as well.
And being about superheroes. While Mark was just like, thanks, Eve, for the pep talk today. I'm gonna still be depressed and sad tomorrow.
No, I can't lie, bro. Mark
Like,
not going out to help like the innocents in that fucking whole war. That I feel like that was kind of bullshitty. Like, I don't know why that nigga, his brother was out there fighting while this nigga was just.
And his mom was out there,
bro.
by the way. His mom could have died at any moment in time. If she was at his house at that moment when that other Invincible was, she would have been cooked. And Mark would have been like, "Why my mom died?" Bitch, you're in the fucking hospital with Eve, bro. Like
even though Cecil told you a numerous amount of times, like, yeah, it's safe here. You should go out there and fight. Your brother's out there. Like,
this reminds me of another take I wrote down. which is because because of this thing with Mark, I've seen a lot of people criticize him as a character for it, and I made a hot take here. This might be a hot take, I don't know. I mean, not to you guys, but I also want to put this out there that characters making flawed decisions doesn't equal to them being badly written or being or the
I
show
mean,
or
yeah,
the
you're not
season.
wrong. No, you're not wrong. But I
No, you're
just
not wrong
hate
in that
some of the.
regard.
I hate some. No, but I
You should
still
use
hate some of the
more depth
decisions that
anyway.
Mark makes. I hate some of the decisions he makes, but it doesn't make him a bad character whatsoever. Because any kind of depending on who you are, you're going to react a certain type of way, and it also shows Mark's human side. It also shows like how like certain people would react in these certain situations. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
Mark is
of
more
course
realistic.
as me the watcher, I'm like, yo, why did you do this shit? Even though if I was put in some kind of predicament he was in, I would have probably reacted in a similar way as well. Because you gotta also remember Mark is also balancing his life as a Viltrumite and a fucking human as well. So obviously he's gonna display human emotions as well. So I can sympathize with him like being there with his fucking girlfriend, but I could also not like the choice of him staying there while his brother is also out there just fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't it doesn't equate to him being a bad character whatsoever. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but I don't like some of the decisions he makes. That's just me though. But like I said, if anything, it makes him a better character.
Yeah, if the more flaws you have, like, and then the more you try to correct said flaws, the better character you'll be out in the end. That's how I see it, at least. Next.
Honestly, yeah, yeah.
Next hot
Right
take,
now?
My Dress Up Darling is the best rom-com.
All right, podcast over. GG, Sean.
You're just wrong.
Okay. I have I feel we're getting to the end, chat. We're getting to the chat to the end.
How much more do you have, bro?
I think the people complain the complaint about plot armor is a bit stupid. Is a bit stupid of a complaint in the concept.
Expound. Expound.
What?
Oh,
how you say explain?
What?
He meant elaborate.
Oh,
expound, elaborate,
okay.
Same thing.
I think so because like yeah, there are some stuff in stories that are like established and stuff which makes it harder to believe characters survive. But like saying it's plot armor also I don't know, it feels like it feels a bit disingenuous because the story has to go on somehow, right? I mean, I guess there are because I'm just I don't know. I didn't think of examples exactly at the moment, but I just think about the complaint as a whole because I see it used a lot. But like the story has to go on somehow, and how the author intends to tell it. So if it is supposed to go that way, it should go that way, right? Well, how they've played,
okay, no,
they've
no,
planned it out.
You want to think of plot armor? No, let me look up the definition of plot armor real quick because I think I gave you the perfect example, and it's going to involve JJK. So let me look up the definition.
All right.
I said, "What's up with you and JJK?"
Because we need an example. So,
but you can't pull up like something from a different anime. Why you gotta let Dilly kill himself, bro? Like,
all right, plot armor refers to a fictional trope where a character, usually a protagonist, survives or avoids harm in a way that seems unrealistic or convenient, often because the plot requires them to remain alive and active. First thing I'm thinking of is Sukuna's Gauntlet.
Oh my god, bro.
I feel like there
Sukuna's what?
The Sukuna's Gauntlet, right? Okay, here's the thing. I feel like there are several ways that things that should have harmed him or things that should have been something to take him out. But Gege for some reason wanted him to keep going. And I feel I could give you a few. I give you a few, but let me finish my point. But I feel like there were other ways he could have found Sukuna to keep going rather than having him run a gauntlet. Okay, if you want an example, let me think. There's like two. There's
Jacob's letter.
There's a few I'm thinking of, but I'm trying to think which one is the best one to use.
Are you talking about Higuram?
I mean that is one. I'm trying to think of the best one to use because I don't like things that. Okay, here's a big one that I really don't like, and like my biggest issue with Sukuna's whole gauntlet, the use and Sukuna's use only of binding vows. I think binding vows is some of the stupidest
the
shit.
biggest platformer shit
I
ever.
hate binding vows.
Okay.
I
Like-
hate the idea of binding vows. Okay, and here's the reason why I hate
No. I get that. I think binding vows sound cool, but the way that they use is just like, wow, you can just keep spamming these and like.
Here's my issue with the binding vow. Why is Gojo the only one? I'm not Gojo. Why is Sukuna the only one using the binding vows? Right? Kusakabe, right?
Misu, what's her name?
There should every person that was fighting Sukuna should be able to use a binding vow, but none of them thought to use it. And another thing is I was thinking of, it's like, okay, if binding vows are a thing that's in play, why did Gojo not be like, hey, bro, let the Hollow Purple kill Sukuna and I can never use sorcery again? That's what I would have done, right? That's something he could do, right?
I have a question.
Because
did they elaborate on like what the limits of
I was gonna say
can do?
There's no limits on it. There's no limit.
You have to.
It has to
Okay.
be equal trade,
the reason why go say, hey, bro, I'm gonna kill you with this Hollow Purple, and I can never use swords. One, Gojo wouldn't do that. He's just too powerful to do that. Two, the outcome of that would probably less be I can't use sorcery anymore, and more I'm gonna fucking die after this purple hits you.
Okay.
Exactly. Like it's like conditions off of Hunter x Hunter. The more restrictions you put on there and you fulfill those conditions, the more powerful it will come out. Like for example, Miwa, that strike would have probably hurt Kenjaku, but she didn't know how strong Kenjaku was, and it broke in hand, and she lost all sorcery. She came with a fucking sword anymore. So something like that.
Okay.
They have to be fulfillable conditions. They have to be one realistic, and two they have to be fulfillable. So you can't just say like, oh, let me just one shot Sukuna with this one punch, and I'll never be able to throw a fist up again. And if you like, let's just say he moves out the fucking way, you just lose all your sorcery, and it's just like you probably die. Your hand probably fucking explodes. So you have to like be able to fulfill a realistic, fulfillable condition that is able to be done in that moment of time. You can't just say willy nilly bullshit. And you can't like, oh well, I just want to blow up the skull.
Wait,
and
why?
School
So
doesn't do it.
what about anything Gojo was doing not unfulfillable?
Because like I said, remember you brought up the Hollow Purple, right?
Okay, matter of fact, no, Isaiah, I'll give you an example, okay? Because Gojo making his domain smaller, that was a binding vow. He made the domain smaller, reduced the range, and as a result, the domain became harder to break, and he had time to beat the shit out of Sukuna in the domain before it broke from Malevolent Shrine. That was a binding vow. So it's not like Sukuna was the only one on the they are using binding vows.
I think Sukuna was just like happening to use them like a lot more because he was also getting jumped. So I guess he was just trying to.
Why did everybody else not use them?
Literally running.
Okay, because look, because a lot of the binding vows Sukuna was using was to compensate. They weren't things he would have used. Like, okay, for example, Fyro, the binding vow he used with that was to make it so that he physically cannot use fire on one person. So he permanently deleted an aspect of the ability to make it so it would hit everybody, so there wouldn't be survivors. In which there still were survivors. So that that, for example, he did a binding vow, it didn't work out, and now he permanently locked out an ability of his, pretty much. So like that's an example of like why everyone isn't just spamming binding vows, because it's a dangerous thing, and if it goes wrong in that case, for example, it just fucks you up completely.
Exactly.
Because there's a decent chance that if Sukuna had gotten her technique back by the end of that fight, he could have just nuked Yuji, but he couldn't use it on one person, so it was just cooked.
Yeah, because like the way you're viewing binding vows is that you're targeting someone specifically, but the way Sukuna was using it, that it was like on himself. Basically, the conditions were working on himself to compensate for something else he would gain, not something that would like specifically target someone. Like even the binding vow he used to like kill Gojo was literally like, oh, I'm gonna be able to use the word cutting slash, well, like without chanting once, but then like every other time I have to use the chants for it to work. It wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna use the dismantle now to kill Gojo. No, it was like to like he would lose something, but he would gain something out of it, like Deadly said. And so like the binding vows, I think they were actually used pretty well, actually.
Yeah, it's just Sukuna knows how to utilize them well because of his experience with jujutsu sorcery. But
Yeah.
Also, the other thing is Gojo doesn't really need binding veils. He's like
Also,
that,
like
that's strong,
go,
nigga.
So
he,
you know what?
he's
I'm not
literally just
gonna.
that strong. Like if Gojo's stats are all in fucking like
Everything.
Gojo stats are like Gojo has 100 maxed out in everything, but Sukuna has 100 maxed out. Like Gojo has 100 across the board, and Sukuna has 100 and like 200 in curse techniques and shit. Like Gojo hasn't beat everywhere else, but in curse technique knowledge specifically, Sukuna hasn't. So
which
it's
is
just
why
like
he was utilizing the binding veils
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Exactly. It's just
Yeah,
like
Gojo
Sukuna.
could have used binding balls, but he's just
He was
establishing the story.
confident. I
He's
guess
like,
he was just confident in his
He's,
actions.
he's the
yeah, he's
strongest.
Yeah,
He doesn't
confident.
need to. If you don't
yeah,
need
every-
to, why
every-
you
That's
do?
exactly why he lost.
and this is why another reason why I like Gojo versus Sukuna. In every other aspect of the fight, Gojo
Oh
was
my
beating
god,
the
we're
shit
not
out of
talking about
Sukuna.
Gojo. We're not talking about this. All right,
Bro.
I have something else to say, but I'm not going to continue arguing about
Why
it.
not go?
No. I don't want to talk about this series. To be, I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about the series.
Hey, binding vows speak though.
Binding Veils suck.
Yeah, the binding balls are nice.
I think the use of plot armor can I think I feel like in relations to the main character, what you're saying is true power, but in relation for other characters, um I feel like it's not really an excuse.
Actually, wait, what are you talking? Because I heard JJ
Oh
kind
yeah,
of just
yeah,
said that.
yeah.
What are you?
That's why
He
I'm
brought up
moving on
like
from
the
this.
Sukuna gauntlet.
Yeah.
He had brought it up, so that's what the plot armor.
Okay,
came
yeah.
from.
The,
Because
the hot
Power's
take
take
originally
was
was just that I found like people's complaints about plot armor being a bit stupid, and even the concept of it's kind of like people bringing it up as a concept. I think it's like kind of ridiculous because like the story has to go on somehow.
I know
So
I feel like that
plot
only
armor.
I think
that only applies to certain characters. That only applies to protagonists.
Like it only
About
like
the
if it
story
makes
has to
sense.
go on. For every other
Like-
character, there's no that doesn't apply. So like
Like
yeah,
it's just-
I think plot armor, like you can define plot armor as when a situation like what a perfect example is
Goku starts
Punisher
stopping.
running from the fucking sentry, bro. That shit still pisses me off. Okay, so Punisher successfully escapes from the sentry. There is virtually no reason during that encounter that Sentry couldn't fucking level the area, pick up Punisher, and fly away with him. Okay.
where
But the writers wanted Punisher to keep going and continue with the story. So Punisher's fucking running through walls and shit, dunks water on acid on the Sentry, and Sentry just stands there like, and doesn't do anything. And the Punisher wins the encounter for some fucking reason. That's plot armor. The Sentry could have done something to to win that encounter, but for writing purposes, he didn't just fucking nuke the surrounding area and pick him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Comics,
that would be
comics do
fine.
more plot armor than any other thing. Like if you said, like for example, like Batman versus gods that he be fighting, and they say he beats them off of prep time or like just
Prep
survives the event.
time
Like,
is the most there should be a synonym for plot armor.
My God,
Batman,
we're not debating this.
bro, no. A synonym for fucking plot armor should just be Batman prep time. Because that is the definition of fucking plot armor. There is no reason why Batman should be able to beat gods because he studied them for a few days.
and
Nigga,
that's
shut
also
up.
true. We
Nigga, shut
see this
up.
in the Justice League show. He shouldn't have been able to dodge Omega Beam, something that the Flash himself
No.
couldn't dodge. No, that's bullshit. That's
Don't
bullshit.
be mad your face just isn't like Batman.
That's bullshit, bro. If Flash can't dodge it, Batman should be able to. That's all I'm saying. But yeah,
Because it's Batman. He's Batman.
and that's bullshit. And next you're gonna start saying that Batman's gonna beat the Flash, and then I'll just say like other bullshit because like you can't realistically beat a speedster. But like that's
What's
another
Flash
debate for another-
doing if Batman puts down a bunch of gum on the floor?
What's Flash doing when he can? What's Batman doing?
I'm
when
pretty sure
raises him from his
Flash could be able to run so fast that the gum fucking disintegrates. What are you talking about? Like,
what if Flash goes all the way back to the edge of the universe?
What if
hits
it's
with an
what if
infinite
it's
math
super
run?
gum?
bro,
What
next
if
take,
Flash-
next take.
Yeah, please go on to the next place before I start naming out Flash feats. Please.
Okay.
I could do this all day.
Dude, how many more do you
Okay,
have?
this is the last hot take.
Thank fucking God.
Okay.
Okay, this one I had a bit of trouble to phrase it with, but what I wrote is It's unfair to judge a series plotline definitely until it's finished, but it's fair to judge the series itself based on the weekly experience. It's because I was thinking a lot about Kagurabachi also, because one of the recent chapters they addressed the sin of the sword bearers, right? And then people were saying, "Oh my God, this is the reveal. That's it." And then like other people were saying, "Oh, but you gotta like they're gonna delve more into it. We're gonna see more of it." What do y'all think about that? It's more so a question, but I wanted to bring this up. Something of like the weekly experience of a series
repeat
and
it.
how it influences how you see it.
Repeat
Oh,
it.
like the weekly versus. I think she's talking about the weekly
You said
experience
it's
versus like reading
unfair
the
to judge.
binging it.
Wait, no. Repeat the take again. Repeat it again.
Yeah, repeat it though.
Okay, it's because I had trouble, but essentially, what it is, it's like, is it fair to judge a series like that? Like, you have a definite um opinion on a plotline of a series that's ongoing versus like you're saying, oh my God, this is it, that's it, like without being sure it's gonna be addressed more, elaborated more on, or um okay, let me just read what it says. It's unfair to judge a series plotline definitely until it's finished, but it's fair to judge the series as a whole based on the weekly experience.
I think I get what you're saying. Like,
It's just weekly versus like binging,
yeah,
pretty much.
yeah,
That's what I
because
was trying to say.
yeah, I mean, okay,
So you're saying it's unfair to judge a series if we're reading it weekly?
No, the plot, like a plot line, but not the series itself. You're fair. It's
A
fair to
plot
judge
line.
the series itself, but like a plot line, for example, that's ongoing. That's like concepts are being introduced and stuff. Like it's unfair to judge it definitely, like
No, I
saying, "Oh,
feel.
that's it," without like
I
waiting for
don't know.
more
I
to
don't
be
think that's
elaborated.
a take because it's unfinished.
I don't think I agree with that. I feel
yeah,
like
I don't agree with that
I
because
feel
like,
like if I'm being introduced something, even if I don't know where it's going, I can feel a way, like or dislike
Mhm.
what's presented to me so far and where the implications of where it could go in the future. I can dislike that. I can judge that. Yeah.
okay,
Mhm.
I don't know. You can obviously feel a certain way, but I feel like if you like if it's obvious that the plot line in question isn't done, like for example, Kagurabachi, when you already got the when it was revealed that she knew how to use a sword, they were doing like, oh, this is an ass pull. Oh my god, they're gonna do the fucking the trope where she like awakens her genes as a sword master because she's Samura's daughter. Oh, and like obviously next chapter wasn't out, so we didn't have the explanation that, or not even explanation, but like we didn't have the connection that Iori's memories were the thing that was locked, and so her memories of learning how to use a sword were locked. And people jump straight to, oh, it's Aspel. Oh, she's fucking blessed by this being a sword master's daughter. Oh, this is bullshit. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm like trying to talk about.
So
Like,
I,
is
I
it
I
fair
think
to do
in
that?
I think in cases like that, I'd say it's not fair because like yeah, you can feel a certain way about it again, but at the same time, like there's only so much you can fit in a chapter, and the author for some reason or another may want to put certain information later or earlier, present it in a different kind of way. Like either way, you don't have all the information now. Like, and you just have to wait until that plot line is finished, or at the very least like fully explained. Yeah.
Is that it, Power?
Yeah, yep. That's all. That's
Thank
all
you for watching the
the.
Hidden Podcast episode 38. We're never doing this again. Bye.
That nigga hates us, bro.
Ba 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 ba. Yeah, kill yourself. Anybody want to say any recommendations, chat room?
Okay.
Uh,
I got one.
oh, okay. No,
I
no,
got
no
one.
power, no.
Okay,
yo, yo,
anybody but Power got recommendations.
And
I
no
do.
Hajime,
I
no
do.
fucking Ippo, Ryan, bro. No, man.
Any
Ranma one half is actually a really good rom com and it's very funny. I suggest y'all read it or watch it. Really fun series. It got a good remake this year, animated by Mappa as well. So it's really
chat?
good.
Oh, Ippo.
We might be
Also,
back weekly. Oh, go on. My fault.
Undead Unluck got its epilogue today. It was very good. Probably my
Don't
favorite shonen ending.
don't listen to that bullshit.
Shit, the bar
All
is
right, go on,
low. The bar must be low. I got no recommendations. Wait, let me think.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Next week, starting next week, not next week, next episode, I'm a Naruto shooter. Fuck it. I'm sorry, Isaiah. Fuck you, nigga.
I didn't do shit. That was Nova.
No, bro. No. I see you in the bottom. The bar must be low. Nigga, fuck.
The bar, you haven't seen a lot, bro. Okay, no, bro, my fault, bro. No, bro. You've already been a Naruto shooter before. All right, my fault, bro. Stop, chill out. Cause I need people on my side, bro.
This pleases me.
Chill out, bro. Chill out. Anyway, I don't know when the next episode will be. We going maybe we become a bi-weekly podcast. I don't know.
Can I say my recommendations?
Yeah, go ahead.
No power.
Go ahead.
Get one.
Okay. For games, please.